What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I'm one of your hosts around here, Sean the Right Way, and joining me, as always, bopping his head, wearing the boys, ready for a great night. We're talking about Brent from Brent's Bricks.
What up?
Soon to be making his full-time return to YouTube, our favorite third chair in ACOB history. We've got Tyler, a.k.a. Life Bricks. You like that added press?
Yeah, hey, what about the Mr. Sherpa? John, the name.
Tonight, we're going to be talking about, can Marvel make a comeback both in the theaters and in Lego? We'll find out. Plus, our Brickworld merch drop is tonight because we are a couple of brickheads.
Yeah.
Bounce. Rocking the banquets tonight, Brent.
Ooh.
Feeling classy.
I'm rocking the Darth Vader water.
Sean does seem in a better mood than most. I mean, Sean, are you? It's something good happened? I mean, dude, you're in a really good mood today. So.
Hey, man, some of the best times of the year's coming up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
man,
Sean.
we're all in a good mood. Yeah, it is a couple of brickheads coming to you live as it gets. Thursday, May 8th. We are joined by Brent from Brent's Bricks, Tyler from Life Bricks, and tonight's gonna be a fun one. You know, I thought, hey, let's do a theme other than Star Wars, but it turns out it was pointed out to me, Brent, that there's some new Star Wars reveals that we haven't quite covered on the show.
We just can't get away
from
from
the same
it,
7 sets again for 3 hours straight. I'm fine, you know.
It's funny how anytime I feel like I don't know, we're getting pretty close to 190 episodes of this thing. Look at that thing. Sean's got it built.
Finally got it in hand, Tyler. Have you sucked on this thing yet? It's tremendous.
It's pretty cool.
I'll build it half off.
Exactly. See, my feeling is similar to Tyler, not quite half. I think it's a good set for 60. I think it's great enough to buy at 40. So yeah. Oh, and you built a Luke. How's the Lukey boy?
It's good, man.
Let's see it again.
I've been a little buildy boy lately. You know what I mean?
Let's see the Luke again. I want to know. I want to see those stud nostrils really. See it. You notice them a little bit less farther away from it, like in person. You know what I mean?
Hey, we've all been building lately, man. Since
ooh, so all right. Price aside, how do you?
Man, I wish I had something to show for.
It's a great. I mean, literally,
you never really had a problem with it. You hated the 45, yeah.
It's a beautiful $35 set, terrible $45 set.
All right.
Yeah. I picked that set up and held it in my hands today at Walmart, and I'm just like, man, 44 is just. It's a shame that it's 44 because it's such a good set, you know.
Yeah.
So it's plagued by overpriced, but
Tyler,
I'll pick it
can
up
you do
on
me
a
a
deal,
favor and
obviously.
take pic of thing and post it? I didn't even post a story. I totally slept.
Oh, of the show.
Yeah, let's make faces or something. Ready, Brent?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. All right. But yeah, we've got that. Brickworld Chicago is going to be talked about. Breaking news, by the way. This is breaking news. It's emotional for everybody. I'm excited about it. The whole world's excited about it. Let me check my text before I do this. Okay. For those in attendance, it's a big deal. On Thursday night during Brickworld, we're going to have a Revenge of the Sith showing with the boys.
Yo, I didn't know that we were dropping this
ballroom at Brickworld, 9 o'clock. Be there or be a dork. Well, we'll all be dorks, but be there, and it's going to be very exciting.
Dude, I didn't know we were announcing that this was going to drop tonight.
I had to get the clearance from the big man, but yeah, we're good. So Brickworld Chicago. If for some reason you're on the fence, and maybe this pushes you over the edge, I don't know. But
dude,
Thursday night, Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary showing live at Brickworld Chicago. It's gonna
Dude.
be no fees to enter. This is a free event. So,
Dude,
I mean,
this is a
attendee, but there's no charge for it. Just to be clear, people, I'm sure that'll be asked.
Dude, I'm so hyped on this because I was so disappointed that it was only in theaters for 5 days, and I feel like there's a good amount of people that missed it that would have saw it, and I wanted to see it again. Get Coop says BYOB.
It is BYOB,
Yeah.
and by that I also mean bring your own box of boys as well, because
Bring
boys,
your own bricks.
listen to this. You can bring beers. We'll all be reasonable about it, but I want to make this the world's largest gathering, Tyler, of boxes of boys. I want everyone to bring a box of
battle
boys
pack
to the movie. I'd love to get a gigantic picture. What do you think? It could be cool.
Dude, yeah. I think that's a great idea for
Actually, maybe that's another event. Hold off on that. Let me think about that.
that would be I
Might
like the
save
idea
that
of
for the
at
thing
some
Saturday, Tyler. I'm getting ahead of myself.
point. Yeah.
But for
At
right
some
now,
point we need everyone we need
for
a
right
picture
now,
of
just
like
know that-
100 boxes of boys.
there will be more surprises coming with that, but I want everybody to know that exciting news. Revenge of the Sith going to be at Brickworld Chicago as well. It's very emotional. Tyler, are you excited about this? I mean, we've all seen it 1,000 times, but seeing it with the boys.
Dude, I'm so hyped, man.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess I'll say one quick thing on the fact of like why everyone seems to be in a good mood. Like, I mean, which I'm hyped, dude. If this next month is gonna be like as good vibes as like today and this, because like even this whole last week has been like between like I was even kind of mentioning like the Austin stream, May 4th itself, then just I don't know. I feel like just this last week, real good vibes around the board. You know what I mean? So it's like. I mean, I
Revenge
can
of
only
the Sith
imagine
was
how
just
much-
out in theaters.
Well, bro,
Like,
I mean, how much better it's even going to get towards Brickworld, and then, dude, that final ACOB the Thursday before, where we do the whole.
It's like Christmas Eve for you.
That's
Tyler.
what I'm saying. I mean, yeah,
Final
and everyone
ACOB
comes in
before.
and we get all hyped up, and people are showing what they're bringing, they're packing, and talking about literally 48 hours from now.
Oh,
I'll be
the last minute, bring me one of those. Those are always good.
yeah.
Dude. I mean, dude, we are. I mean, as I think Austin said, 32 days away.
I already have a pre-Brickworld buy working with Tyler like I did with the A-Wing last year, or was the A-Wing the year before? Either
Well,
last year or the year before.
You got a pre-buy with Rich's Bricks.
Well, through Tyler.
Well,
to
hold
Rick's
on.
Bricks, yeah.
I'd like to see the catalog. What are we doing here? What are we?
It's nothing crazy. I'm
Well,
doing
no,
a
it was. Yeah,
I do.
Brent-
By the way,
Brent
I'm
asked
putting
if I had-
APB out. I do need I want to get the A-Wing myself this year, so let's work on that. I'll take a bags, open box of bags, Tyler, but I'm not going DH on it. Sorry. I like the Tyler Special beatbox parts just falling out, but they're still sealed. You know what I mean? That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I want my eBay listings to say "fucked up box," but sealed bags.
40%
Yeah.
off. Let's run
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
All right. Girth Gang is healthy. I feel like the last week, Brent, it was kind of a mess. I want to thank everybody here on the panel, everybody on the Girth Gang, everybody on Replay Gang, all gangs, for rocking with us last week. It was a huge week for ACOB, huge week for Lego Star Wars, for the whole community. People are streaming their asses off, and I love to see it. It was fantastic. So thank you guys. But part of what I wanted to say is I know that we haven't been able to do roll call, Brent. So before we get into anything else, we definitely have to do that. I'm sure we missed it 1-2 of the nights. I don't think we missed it all 3, but we got to welcome, these folks.
Oh yeah. Oh, wrong song.
Jesus, what am I doing?
Hype song, whatever. Look at this. Moments of the Magic first with a 24-month membership. Honestly, Moments, you're the GOAT for that, man. We appreciate you. We got to get Moments back on. Shout out to CPA in the chat. Get cooped. True Squadron. Jan Dern. What a good Jan Dern. Always good to see you. Chess 98. Floored. Channel member special shout out. Sorry. All these are channel members special shout outs. Lightning Lord, I was able to talk to earlier on the Kuhan stream. It's good to meet Lightning Lord. Lego Timmy. It's good, Lego Timmy. Riley, channel member special shout out. Spider Brent. Shreddy, I don't know if I said.
Tyler, what did you think of that thumb? Did you think Brent looked good in the costume or what?
I liked it.
Yes.
Wait, thumbnail of this stream?
Yeah,
check
look
it
at
out.
it real
Yeah,
quick.
Oh, that's a look.
Torso Cracker, T-Fane, Papa Rex, Nimble Saucepan I was able to chat with earlier also, and Padawan on Cool Han's stream. Papa Trip, that Papa Trip. Paul, one of the newer channel members. What's going
Wait, go
on?
back to Papa Trip.
Oh, what? Oh,
You were in Hendo, Papa? Dang, man, that's right by me, man.
I was trying to realize what you picked out through there. Brick Dynasty, what's going on, Brick Dynasty? The bearded brickhead. What up, bearded? Liam Brick the Bed, what's going on? It's K today, another channel member. Special shout out to all the channel members. You guys are goats. Stickler Bricks, there's Cool Han. Speaking of Cool Han. Gert. Yeah, let's see. A lot of repeat names here. What up, Bryce? So I need to scroll out of the pre-play gang. Ostiff Bricks in the house. Mall in the house. Brickworld Mark in the house. We love you, Mark.
You know the rules. Tyler, you know what the rules are if we didn't call you out during Girth Gang?
I do not know what the rules are now.
He's usually
Gotta
not
make
here
a
this
heater
early,
comment.
but you make a heater
True.
comment, we'll pull
He
your
always
name
says.
up. That's fair. All right.
What up, Hive?
Get off. We'll
Oh,
space.
sorry.
Hive is in the. We gotta get Hive in here. What are we
I
doing?
do.
Hive,
Been a
long
minute since we've had
overdue.
Hive. Yeah, long overdue.
Ostiff is here again, as Brent mentioned. 32 days until Monday landing. 37 till the big event. Much love to you guys. You all are the family. Can't wait to give you a cold one here very soon. Ostiff's Bricks. He was streaming just before this. Shout out to Ostiff. And you would like to hear the Rennie. I think it's apropos as it all kind of ramps up. Tyler's got the glow going on in the background. It's very tremendous. Here is the Rennie.
You put beers in your mouth at the Rennie. You can meet your future spouse at the Rennie. You can boy all night at the Rennie. Buy it or set you like at the Rennie. It all goes down at the Rennie. If you stay another place, you offend me. The mother hotels at the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie is the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie.
The
I
Rennie.
love-
We need a Rennie 2 this year. We'll have to
Well, I
top
was like,
it.
why do I feel like I haven't heard that song in like a year? Like that was
We're
like
not here
very,
this early.
so
We
good.
usually do a
that
lot
was
of,
very refreshing hearing that. Like I don't know, like that's just like
It's one of the best ones.
yeah.
To
We're
be
very
honest, you
excited
want to
about
know one thing I'm surprised I've never really noticed. I mean, I've noticed it before because like the Brixie stuff's in there, but like I love how that video is a mixture of Brickworld 23 and 24.
Yeah.
But what
it.
made me know
22, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's all 3 years.
It's
all
all
3
3
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit. I just now realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the Brixie pictures, then we had long hair me, and then we had
Was that from wow, okay.
when I'm in the black Kid Leroy shirt, that's long hair me. Yeah, because that was the year of the mega store.
Yes, that's
and
right.
then the stuff for the picture, the newer stuff from last year. Yeah, it's a great all around one. The Rennie, I think, has got to be in my top 3. We really need to do like some kind of GWP stream where we really sit down and like do like a tournament bracket and everybody votes and
Song
polls on
analysis.
all the songs and what's the best one.
That would be fun.
Something like that. Some tier kind of tier list or something. The
Brent,
Rennie's
take it away.
S tier for me. Dude, brick by brick together. Shout out to Brick. A lot of the beautiful faces and beautiful names in the chat tonight were hanging out in Cool Han's stream today.
Yeah, shout out to Cool Han. He did 8 hours today. Everybody, I
Yeah.
think that's what it is, Tyler. The hype, it's permeating. Everybody's
Yeah.
wanting to talk, man.
Well, I feel like another reason for like the good energy this year is like this whole wave. Pardon my pun, but this whole wave of blokes coming over from across the pond. So, anyways, brick by brick.
It's going to bring a new energy. If you were ever concerned,
Yeah.
man, a lot of freshness coming in.
Yeah, oh yeah, Hive's coming back. We'll see TJ.
Return to the Hive.
Return to the Hive, dude.
Yeah.
I know. Return to the Hive, and I can't wait to watch Revenge of the Sith with Hive. I know Hive's gonna be in there for that. Anyways, shout out to Brick by Brick Together for the 5-piece and hits us with a band and a black heart. Beautifully
Tyler,
done
you
there.
can play guest DJ. What song would you like to play on behalf of Brick by Brick tonight, Tyler? Lately,
Clear.
you've been liking figs.
Cool.
Dinos, you
well,
like.
Let's start off strong. 15 minutes in with the with 40 effing.
Ooh, let's go.
I got heaters to the left, heaters to the right. When I fix the Joker hippo, I'ma party all night. But never in my life did I ever have a set that I wanna make my wife. Don't want no house, don't want no kids. All you gotta give me is 40 fucking figs. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs. I even do a bid for 40 fucking figs. Dear Lordy, my body needs the 40. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs.
It's so peaceful at the end. It's a
40. Man, I love
Tyler,
that
is that
one.
still your goat right now, or
I mean, it's the catchiest, but I think like all-time favorite still probably got to go to like Clarence Season.
yeah, that's a
Ooh,
good.
all right.
It really,
All right.
it really touches your heart.
We have eras to this shit, man. Like the early ones seem so long ago.
We got a couple in the chamber, and then we do have. We'll pause. We'll play a couple in a little bit, but big time announcement, Brent, a brand new Channy member. Take it away.
Tuscan Life. Love the name. Love the photo. Love me some Tuscan Raiders. Becoming a brand new channel member. Welcome to the Girth Gang. Take advantage of all those perks, cool emojis, the hidden videos that you can find on the channel now that you're a channel member. I love this one too, right here. Real Rickers.
Betsy can do 40, man.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Well, then above he said, "Let me call a buddy."
Oh, he did.
Yeah, let me call my buddy.
Well, in a serious note with them, dude. Shout out. I mean, I know this is gonna sound like a joke, but it ain't. I mean, real Rick Harrison. I mean, which I know. I mean, I post on it. He came from Instagram. Real funny and chill guy in the Instagram DMs. I'll leave it at that. I don't know him.
I've seen some of his work.
Real chill guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Will Bricks. If you want to talk about it, DM me, man. Let me know. If somebody has a connect, it's all good. For sure. And speaking of which, I'm gonna put this out there. It's risky, but if anyone out there is interested in chopping up some of the highlights from our show every week, and is able to make decent shorts, hit us up on our DMs, Brickheads Pod. I would like to pump more Brent little snippets from the show. Trying to make more time to do it. It's difficult to do. So if somebody wants to, help us out, we can talk about things. So let me know.
Man, dude, even the super, this super chat makes me even feel like it's closer than 32 days, man. Like this super chat makes me feel like shit, dude. It's next Thursday.
Huge shout out to Tom the Builder right here. Another great picture. Thank you so much for the 5-piece. Brickworld Chicago 25 will be my first Lego con ever, landing Thursday morning. So I'm asking everyone, how do I make the most of it? Thursday's still a good day to get there. If you're getting there early Thursday, you've still got 2 full private days before the 2 public days. So you're still, you're getting there, I would say, just in time. Really, technically, isn't it, guys? Wednesday is the technical first, public day, or not public day, but the first technical private day where you get your badges. Don't we all get our badges and stuff on Wednesday? Is that right?
Yeah. Wednesday badge day.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, this is just announced, Brent. This is emotional for everybody and exciting. Brent, ACOB, of course, hosting the show. We're also going to be hosting the badge release as well. So we're gonna set up a little.
Oh, we passing out badges this year?
We're gonna be sitting there broadcasting as people are coming in.
Hell yeah.
People will be coming in, getting their badges. I don't know the specifics yet, Brent. They could be behind us claiming the badges. People could claim the badge and we just pop in and get a word with them, kind of thing. We're gonna be covering the badges. the badge.
And
how long the line is. Maybe have like a little like.
Yeah, we'll have a roving reporter. It's going to be great. We're going to be covering the badge receipts or badge. What the hell's the word? Delivery, whatever.
We can get some. We can get some
new idea, Brent, but we're going to cover it almost like a red carpet kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Who are you wearing? What mock did you wear this year? Like that.
We can get a review on the goodie bags. You know what I mean? Get a little quick review of the goodie bags, depending on how that'll work out this year.
Mark, we need to workshop it. Maybe like the brick carpet. You know what I mean? That could be
the brick carpet.
Yeah, we can do like a brick carpet event. But we're gonna be there, Brent, for the. I believe it's like 12 to 2 on Wednesday.
So then we'll be covering the people getting their badges, so we don't have to wait, and we don't have to wait in the line then. So that's cool.
Well, no, we'll be there before that.
Dude, the hype is fucking. Oh, dude,
Tyler's so hyped. All right, I don't want to overlook this comment, and then we'll get into. Hope everybody's okay with this. And again, I apologize sincerely for folks that have to endure some Brickworld talk. It's gonna ratchet up for the next month. So if you want to skip, we totally understand. But
hey man, I watched all the vlogs for years before I went. You know.
If anything, I hope this is more of a motivation to figure it out for next year. We understand everything's tight, everything's crazy out there right now. If you can't make it this year, I just want you guys to get there next year. Everything they say is true. Everything we're saying is true. Look at Tyler. I mean, if you've seen him happier, it's Christmas is coming. We're hyped. So I'm going to throw this to Tyler, actually, because we've answered this a few times, and I'm sure Mark is doing it in the chat as well. But Tom the Builder, who's going, it's his first con ever, Tyler. Thursday morning getting there. How does he make the most of it? And you can get into specifics on like Thursday itself, or you could just give like an overall kind of what would you recommend kind of thing. And keep in mind, he knows the boys, so that should be a card that he should play. Go ahead.
So, I mean, I think just from like an objective standpoint, I mean, the best way to make the most of it is naturally, and like, I guess it all depends on person to person. I mean, when it comes down to like, can you function on minimal sleep or not? But like naturally, like no matter when you come, I mean, I think this is the 1 week out of the year where you should try your best to really only work off of 2 to 4 hours of a little nap, and like because then again, like you factually make the most of it at that point. Like if you're up for 20 hours of the day, you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Besides that, Tyler, what would you?
Okay.
A lot of us lose.
Not everybody can live the lifestyle we do, which is beers, really greasy, fat foods all week, 2 to 4 hours sleep. But for a normie, what would you say? And I'm not saying, and Tom is he's a data too, so he knows that he's good on the minimal sleep. That's good to hear.
Well, there we go. So that is the best way to make the most of it. But I mean, I'd say beyond that, I mean, I just think this goes. I mean, again, I can't necessarily speak for every single person because I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe some people don't want to just talk to anyone and everyone, but like for the most of, 99% of us, this is the time where it's like, I want to meet new people, or I want to see what's up, or see people in person. It's like, and I could probably speak for a lot of us. Like, don't be, and this goes for anyone, not even just necessarily Tom, but like, just don't be nervous to talk to people. Like, I think you have to be respectful in the fact of like, gauge a little bit as to like maybe when the best time is or whatever. But like by the end of it, there's really nobody that I've ever come across or that I've ever seen or heard stories of that like does not want to meet people or talk to people or hang out with people. Like, I think. Just like it's really there's just like as much as you might think, and like if you're first time going to something like this, like there's like tiers to it. There's literally not. I mean, it's an entire group of sure you have like big groups in the sense of like, all right, sure, maybe you have some of the vendors that hang out or some of the mockers that hang out, but you have literally anyone that's ever accustomed to like watching a Lego YouTuber or make YouTube videos or Instagram or the ACOB crew. It's just a pile of people that just no matter who you are, what you've ever done, if you got 1 sub, 100K subs, Instagram, TikTok, if you're on, I don't know, dude, if you're on
first timer, been there 100 times.
I mean, if you're doing like Lego Snapchat content, you know what I mean? Even if you're doing that, you know what I mean? I don't even know if that exists, but if you are, it's like shit, dude. Like, doesn't matter who you are. We're just one big group at that point, just all effing around, having a good time, talking. Like, it's just. I would just highly recommend to anyone, like, do not be at all nervous about that. Like, I mean, like everyone is
easier just said than done, but yeah, it's a good
sure. But like, I mean, I truly do mean it. Like, I mean, again, maybe think for 1 second in your head, like gauge it, you know what I mean, when to go up or whatever, who to, but like no one is going to be, again, I can't speak for everyone, but no one's going to be a dickhead, at least hopefully not.
Yeah,
there you go. And
I remember being super nervous the like before I ever went to one. But I mean, honestly, like all those nerves were just like before. Like once you're there, it's like all that'll melt away. And
it was weird
and
because it
for
was
us,
like
it was weird
immediate
because
for us. I mean, we walked up and we, again, I guess our position, if you want to call it that, is a little bit different because Brent and I had the show for about a year the first time we went, so we did have a couple of contacts, but I mean, it's nothing like what happens over the years. I think we met Tyler briefly that first year, and it kind of grew from there, and all that stuff. So.
Our first year was really different too because we were Brickworld noobs. We were only going for the public days, and honestly, like if you're gonna travel to this thing, you gotta at least go for a couple private days before the public days. And I mean, we just like didn't really know that.
Bro,
the very first year we went, we had to meet a lot of people.
You guys are going on number fucking 4 next. Oh my god, dude, we're growing up, man. Time's flying.
4th Brickworld for me. I know it's crazy to think about that for me.
I mean, dude,
really
to think that Sean went from like, a little fucking little one-day public guy to now you guys are cruising for a week. And
I think Mark tried to throw me out the first.
I mean, how motivational? I mean, Sean went from a public normie to where he's at now.
Yeah. Well, it was also scheduling and all that stuff, but yeah. So again, great question, tremendous question from Tom the Builder. I would just say, Tom, because you have a network built in, just find all of us. What up? I'm Tom from the chat, whatever, and like everyone will be like, "What up?" And you're fine. You do have a leg up. Then starting absolutely cold, just come say hi.
Yeah,
we'll tell you what we're up to. Very inclusive. We don't do all this this click shit. If you want to roll with us, we'll tell you what the time is and when we're doing it and whatever, and it's all good. But I would also say this: you are going to miss out on stuff. Certainly your first year or two. It'll take you a while to really find out your groove and what you like doing. So don't be disappointed if like, oh, that happened, I didn't know about. There's going to be stuff that's kind of like, I guess, earned, in a way. Like there's just going to be, and it changes every year too, by the way. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, Brent, but it's like anything else. It's like repetition. You're just like, all right, Thursday is probably the night we can go do this because it's chill night. This is this night. No, this is the hype night, and it's kind of like, and it's also, and this is the best thing that Mark provides. It is a playground and it's whatever you want to make of it. If you do want to chill that night, and I know what it's like being a dad and getting 4 hours sleep. There's been nights where I told the guys, I'm like, not tonight, guys. I'm going to catch my 8-piece tonight and, do it up big tomorrow. So whatever works for you, man. But just in general, yeah, man, everybody's there for the same reason. It is unlike anywhere else. There's no one that's like outright a dick that I've ever met. I would shut it down. There's been 2 and we shut that down, but
oh yeah.
Otherwise, everybody's pretty chill.
Yeah, I would say too, it's so important that as a first timer, you are going on two full private days before the public days, because I would say the worst way to experience Brickworld for the first time, especially being your first con, is if like you've never really met anyone that's going and you're rolling into it on the very first public day when that place is packed with the convention goers plus the public. The fact that you are going on 2 private days first is great because it'll ease you into it rather than being like, boom, here is everything happening at once and it's a million people. You'll be able to find your way around, meet some people.
That's a great point, Brent.
You're able to take everything in before it's crazy.
You're already 2 years ahead of us, like you're doing it right.
Sean and I were very lucky in a very unique situation when we went to Brickworld 23 or 22. 22. Yeah. When we went to Brickworld 22, it was a very unique situation because Sean and I were only planning on going on public days, but we were there on Friday. Me and Ryan Monanow Productions. Or Ryan Ninow, the other Ryan, the gorgeous looking one. Miss that guy. Hope he's going this year. I think he is, maybe. Anyways, we went only like not really knowing the whole spiel with the private days. So we go over to the Rennie on that Friday night. We've told the story a million times, but for those of you that don't know the story, we go to the Rennie on Friday night and happen to just see people walking out, people that we knew, and we're chopping it up with a bunch of people.
Brent, look at the chat. I don't know if it's serious or not, but look at the chat.
Oh, sorry, I had it full screen for a second.
The second to last.
We didn't go inside,
but
we got to at least stand.
No, he's half joking. No, what happened was
we got to stand in the parking lot and talk to some people.
No. And by the way, Mark, just to be clear, I know what he's saying. We went Friday night and we didn't know the difference. Just to be clear, we just thought there was like
we didn't even know that. Yeah,
we thought you get a 5-day pass at a value or a 2-day pass, whatever. So the first time we went and bought tickets to Saturday, we got there on Friday because of course you get there the day before you go. He gets it. And what happened was, I'm not going to name names, but someone that Mark adores, you're a big fan of this guy. He's a big guy, and you know who I'm talking about. He's very tall. He said, "Hey, pop in for a minute," and I was like, "Okay." And I didn't think anything of it because in my head, the thing was closed. I didn't know like private days was like a privileged thing. I thought,
yeah. We didn't really know how it worked
because it's not open and whatever.
Yeah,
we got asked about our badges, and we didn't have them, and we were asked to leave. On private days.
Mark said, "I'm cooking,"
and that was it. So, but man, if we had known what we know now, like we would have sprung for the whole thing.
Basically, what I'm saying is that it's. I feel like public days are great. Public days are great for like the general local public, you know what I mean? Like and it's great to experience Brickworld for those, 6 public hours, but that's only like 6 hours, you know what I mean? And like when we went the first year, and shout out to Mark for like helping me out here, like we had no idea that the yard sale was going to be like I feel like it was oddly on a Saturday night maybe that year, but it was supposed to be on a Friday. This was, obviously 4 years ago almost. Anyways, Mark was like able to let me like basically like pay a little more and upgrade my public pass to a private pass for that one day. Listen, I'm not saying this can happen this year. Like huge shout out to Mark. And Mark barely knew me. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just, Mark's just such a great guy. I love you, Mark. I mean, like barely knew me. Didn't even like, this is a long time ago. And I was able to, thankfully, everybody else I was with, everybody else I was with, Sean, Ryan, they weren't able to get to experience the extra things like the yard sale and all that. Anyhow.
I know we've given him his flowers before and we've joked about it definitely privately, but the best example of like just like talking to us and like making his Pockets Master, Tyler. I mean, he again out of nowhere, and then became part of the core. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow, like you know what I mean.
By the way, that's an upgrade you can do every year, Tyler. Real quick, for anyone listening right now, you have a weekend, you want to upgrade to
there you go,
the private. I think that Mark that year started the thing, Tyler. I just want to put that out there, so it's not too late. You can do it, and it's something they do. It's kind of like upgrading your Disney pass. You know what I mean?
Right. Getting the fast pass,
Tyler, sorry, go ahead. I had to get that out.
No, like I said, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to give Pockets Master his flowers.
Yeah. Oh, Master. Sorry, Pockets. Yeah. So yeah, and then I think the reason we kind of we cover it more than any other channel, and I'm proud of that. And I know again it might alienate, might frustrate people, and I apologize. Skip ahead to the other stuff because I get it. But I think what Brent and I are trying to do is set everyone up for success. Tom, for example, the best way we know how. We did not have anything like what we're doing right now before we went. We just heard you got to get to Brickworld, and rightfully so. But we're going like, look at that guy. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, speaking ironically of 2022 garage sale. This was a 2022 garage sale pickup I did for my dad.
There you go.
In the concession area.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. When you guys were talking about 2022 garage sale, I'm like that picture just came to my mind.
But the reason we overdo it is because we didn't have this level of detail, Brent. I don't think it was like you got to get there. and that was it. So we're trying to give you guys like, we're trying to pay it forward and pass the knowledge of like how to really do it right. But again, the it's what you make of it, and we can give you as many tips as we can, but you know, you just got to be determined to have a great time, and you will. Yard sale spot should open up when the activities open up. I probably still need to let Mark know final yard sale table layout. There you go.
Sorry, I was fixing my camera. Did we answer Jander's question when he said, "Where do I register?" And also, I don't know if you mean like registered to buy or to sell.
Mark might have info on that. Friday Night Bricks. Oh, it's not available yet. So look for it on email, Jandern. We'll try to make an announcement. Brickworld will make an announcement. We can repost it when it happens. So yeah, Mark, if we can put an APB out on that. Yard sale is like a show in itself. We can do that at a later date. But there will be more sort of full hype streams coming soon on Brickworld. We'll do, a full 3-hour deluxe. So
oh yeah.
Whoa, here he is. Look at this guy.
Oh,
Blake, how long have you? I know you popped in a while ago. I'm sorry, dude.
it's fine. I'm just driving.
All right. Lake is here, and of course on Brickworld. Let's go ahead and do this now, Lake. While you're on the line, I don't know if the site is live just yet, but speaking of Brickworld, guys, ACOB merch drop for Brickworld. Very exciting. Congrats to everybody who got in on Box of Boys live. You guys will be able to pick it up at Brickworld, or it'll be mailed to you shortly thereafter. But when you go to a convention, Brent, you're probably the drippiest. I mean, what's important to you when you show up for a convention, dude?
You're muted, Brent.
Mike in sport mode. Sorry. I appreciate you calling me the drippiest. I do try to bring.
Try the hardest,
I do try to bring some good fits for sure. You know what I mean. But in terms of you want to talk about everything to bring or just what?
No, but again, we're kind of like, I don't know when it's ever done a specific Brickworld merch drop. You know what I mean? Like, here to wear kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We've done it for a few years now. I'm just saying, it's fun to show up and have a new fresh tee every day. You know what I mean?
It is. I mean, dude, last year it was sick to rock all the new merch we had, especially the Heaters jersey. Love that thing. I need a new hat. I got this hat last year. I've played golf in it a few times. I need a freshie. But yeah, no, it's cool to see everyone. Speaking of our merch and shit, it's cool to see people that are showing up that we've never met before or we have met before. Or, no matter where they're coming from, but it's cool to see other people rocking the ACOB merch too. So it's exciting, man. I'm excited for the new stuff. Some of it I've seen, some of it I haven't, so I'm excited to be surprised.
Lake, talk about your experience, dude. This is your first real collection, I think. This is pretty exciting for you, I imagine, as well.
Yeah, I mean, we put together a couple things, on the down low over the past probably 5-ish months.
Because they have at least 6 months. Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
So some people have gotten their hands on them. Sean, I think you're wearing one of those pieces right now. We've been just kind of dipping our toes in, getting them wet.
What, this has been us the whole time? Wow, that's a shock.
I'm just I'm just saying, but no, I mean, I think I don't know exactly what your question was to Brent, but I think what you were getting at was
it was unclear. I'm just saying, it's like I don't know. People try to show out a little bit.
A lot of people show up and they like to show off the fits. And going back to the Tom thing, one sidebar.
How are you saying you didn't get it? You nailed it. You speak Sean, though. You understand.
Sidebar, I think it's ridiculous that even Tom is nervous. Tom's the guy that I haven't heard one bad thing about in the community. And I think he's going to go in and he's going to be very cushioned by all the people that know and love him. But back to the main point, you look for the people that are wearing the shit that either you're wearing or that you know. So I think that, merch is a big part of Brickworld.
I think it's just as cool as people passing
Brickworld, by the way.
Yeah. Well, Sig Figs has always been a thing, but I think it's cool that people got their own merch and shit.
I mean, Tyler, talk about the old days. It was Sig Figs and bricks, right? But now apparel's coming into it, Tyler.
Custom sets too.
Yeah. It was just strictly 1x8 bricks and and sig figs for
And a dream, right?
And not to say that those don't have a place now, but it's evolved.
It's evolved. So, all right. Without further ado, guys, we present the ACOB Brickworld drop, presented by Matt Black Bricks by the creator Stud Lake. Brent, I know you want to hear, the hype music. For
Yeah,
this.
that's what I need.
All right. Now, I don't know if it's live right this second, but if it's not, Lake will let you know when. But I think we should preview some stuff.
It says I need a password to get into the site.
Yep. All right. It's not open yet. So here we go. Boom.
Ooh, shit. Oh, the
Do a
other
quick sweep.
jersey. Oh, my
We'll do a
God.
quick sweep. All right. Here we go.
Dude.
ACOB Brickworld drop. Lake, take it away. It's been requested. It's been almost a year, which is shocking.
First time we used
We
the
did
new
it.
logo.
Nobody thought we could do it, but we did it. We put the logo on a tee.
Unbelievable. ACOB new logo tee is out in 2 different colorways. We've got pepper, which I love, instead of calling it gray, but it's like a darker gray, I would say. And then, of course, in the traditional black. I'm
Love
kind
that
of
black.
partial. Yeah, I love them both, obviously.
I'm going black.
Getting into
I'm
the
a Heather
sleeve
guy.
work, we got MBB, the creator, on the left arm. Everyone universally, like, you've been asking for feedback. Everyone loves the sleeve prints, dude.
Love it. Like you gotta have some
On
arm
both
printing, right? That really takes it up a notch. You
Dual
gotta have the arm
sleeves.
printing.
Hey, Dale would be proud. He did dual sleeve.
Oh, we got arm printing.
You got
Arm printing, baby.
Tyler, you got to respect the arm printing, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Arm printing solid. Yeah.
Let's go.
So ACOB tee, it's an essential. And again, if you're not going to Brickworld, all good, dude. Everybody's been asking for an ACOB tee. I think it's a heater. I'm super happy to see this. I love both of them. I'm biased, Tyler, because you like to, voice your opinion. Out of these two, would you go pepper or black if you were like wearing one of these things?
Well, I'm a pepper guy. I'm a Heather gray guy, but so in this case, I'm a pepper gray guy.
I know. I like the
Brent,
color
that
name.
black goes so hard, dude.
I'm going black. I prefer to wear a lot of black clothing,
Yeah.
so I like black.
Tyler, what's the only shirt you own? You have the gray Box of Boys, right? Is that right?
Hell no, dude. I've got like 4 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, you wear the Sherpa. I can never see. All right, this
All
is
right,
it,
let's move
guys.
on
This
to
is
this
the
one.
first time the Rennie has been officially immortalized as the Rennie, featuring Tyler himself. Let's zoom in. Tyler, you're right there, front and center. ACOB Rennie shirt with the most memorable image ever. Tyler carrying his suitcase filled with friends and other things. Exiting the Rennie with a beautiful shot of the Renaissance right there in Schaumburg, Illinois. This is the Rennie Brickworld Chicago tee. We've got it in 2 different colors. We've got it in black
That's a
denim
sexy color.
as well.
Denim?
Denim. So it's going to be more of a bluish gray. Is that right?
That's correct. That's
Right.
correct.
Thank you. I just put that together in my head.
Yeah, I think it looks best in that color.
Yeah, it looks really hard.
Dude, I want to build the freaking Rennie. I want a Rennie Lego set. I want someone to do a Rennie
Yeah,
mock.
holy cow, dude. I would.
A
yeah.
Rennie mock inside the Rennie?
We'll make it like an architecture set, kind of, but the Rennie.
It's a marketecture set. That's what we should do.
Marketexture.
Marketexture set.
Bro, are we
right.
cooking? All right, let's move on. Holy shit.
Dude, now this one. So
is there a back
hard.
print? There's a back print.
So this
Holy
is
shit.
the alternate Rennie shirt, which I love them both. I really do. I've always been a fan of like smaller on front, bigger on back. You got ACOB with the Rennie hit. You got matte black on the sleeve. Okay. The back is the same as the last one, but
Oh, all right. Just a little alt.
Back
Little
to-
alt.
Damn. Okay, then I might go this one then.
This one's kind of cool because like you're
It's got
walking
the best
away.
of both worlds.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
I think this is the one. I think this is the heater of the group.
I do.
This
Yeah.
one's sick.
When I was asking predictions, Lake's like, this one's gonna fly. I just like it. It is probably $3-4 more because it's a dual molded. It's printed on both sides. It's been Dale molded on both sides.
Yeah, you pay for back prints. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean back printing is a little bit more, boys. It is what it is, but I just think like it goes so hard because this is, I think. Let me see. Yeah, so it's really cool. You get the ACOB A logo, which isn't showing up much by itself in this drop, which is I think cool to see.
Tyler's gonna be rocking this one, but the
a sand blue with this one, dude. That's a guarantee so far in the cart.
Bring up the sand blue. Yeah, Tyler's rocking the shit.
I mean, look how hard that looks even from the side. It's just the teal popping everywhere, and then the one hit of pink is Tyler's flamingo shirt.
Dude. Oh, that's sick.
Well, the thing is, dude, that pink shirt's gonna come out of retirement too, and
I truly believe that God smiled on us. That one, Tyler pulled that shirt out of Kohl's whenever he did his pre-Brickworld shopping spree, and that he decided to wear it as a parting shot on that final day.
But also, dude, I mean, as much as I can get some credit, but also credit fucking Ryan.
And then,
what are the odds of us parking so close to each other?
Yeah.
And both leaving at the same time Monday. You know what I mean? Same time Monday for him to have a reason. You know, him to have a reason. You know, he couldn't fit.
Shout out to Jake for seeing it. Thank you, Jake. Finally,
he couldn't even fit what he sold me in his car. So that was, you know, not to say maybe he wouldn't have come up still, but like, you know, he couldn't fit everything in his car, so he came up to me to try to sell what he couldn't fit in his car.
Mark's gonna trademark market.
How that works out.
No, Tyler, I think the whole thing. So here is Tyler's God's honest truth. This is a true story. I'm at the airport. I actually just got to my seat to fly back. It was on Monday. I sit down. I check Insta. I see Ryan has a story. I click it, and I see this beautiful image. And what's crazy about it is I'll never forget. The sun was glaring so hard from the window right when I sat down, and I started looking at the same time. And I had you walking off into like heaven. It was like the picture had that, and in my real life, because there was a glare from the sun. I posted it immediately to the Discord. You remember that day? And I was like, this is just great, just as it was. And then all of us just went nuts, like memeing the F out of it. And it was just like, it made me feel like I didn't leave for, that flight home. The whole way home, everyone was trying to top each other. Was what are you walking towards? What is the billboard? I mean, if nothing says Brickworld Chicago more than that single image, and it had to be immortalized on this shirt, dude. So
wasn't CPA also like responsible for memeing it up a little bit?
No, we all did. Yeah, I mean, we all posted it. We all just went nuts on it. I think one of us posted the pic. I forget the exact order of events, but we were all like, we put up a billboard of where
people that weren't even normally memers were memeing it.
I've never memed, and I want to cropping sets falling out of the bag. I'm putting up a billboard saying like, what was it? Clearance heaven. He was going to eternal yard sale.
Yeah. I want to see. We need to like document those memes, because wouldn't we have to just like scroll up forever in the freaking?
Well, I've got screenshots of them all because I was cool. So at the bare minimum, I've got screenshots.
Cool.
No, it's all there, dude.
Yeah, we need to refresh those.
Yeah, we got to get
them back out there.
We got to just pulled up. But anyway,
dude, this is an instant
on this one for a while. But this to me,
fire.
I've
this
loved
is a D1B shirt buy.
It's just so good. I mean, you got the Rennie, which in and of itself is iconic. Paired with Tyler, paired with the ACOB shit, paired with Matt Black. It's, I don't know, man. This one's special.
So much dope shit coming out this year, man.
All right, for those of you that are like, get off of that one. Guys, we had to do it. This year's basketball jersey is the wave, dude.
I don't know which one I'm going to get.
This has Brent's name all over it. I mean,
it does.
I mean, I could already envision, dude. Brent has this, a pair of pants on, some basketball shoes, and that's his fit. I can already envision.
You like the alt sponsor? So we've got ACOB on the front, we got MBB on the front yoke, and then on the back yoke we've got band right there.
Damn, the little hint of the band. That's side pat. No, literally, yeah, dude. That picture this year with that new jersey.
I'm gonna have some different joggers on, maybe some different shoes. You know what I mean?
Same sunglasses.
Wagers, right?
Nah, dude. I'm gonna have to break out the Star Wars diffs, bro. I'm gonna break out the Anakin Skywalker.
I didn't even know you had those. Are those new?
Well, yeah, bro. Well, these are the Obi-Wan Kenobis. They got like lightsabers on the thing, and then I have the flip up Anakin Episode 1 lightsaber ones. or lightsaber ones. The flip up pod racer ones. They're pretty sick.
This one
But
speaks
these
to
are the
me.
signature shades. I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I love both of them. Honestly, I like the
You
white.
love both of them, you say? Okay. Well, what
Huh.
about the T, dude?
Oh. I mean, we always have to make a jersey T. You know what I mean? Oh, does this not have a number on the back?
This is a T, though. No, it's just a regular T.
Oh, well, it's got the logo on the back.
White and teal always is a good combo.
Yeah.
This is like this should be worn at every beach ever.
Dude, yeah.
That's what I was
This is
going for. Surf
Yeah.
shirt.
Yep, surf shirt.
Very surf shirt. Dude, those jerseys are so sick, dude. I don't know which one I'm gonna get. Oh man. I feel like I
Yeah,
like the
we-
white one.
And then you
Finally
got to
got some
pair 'em-
ACOB bottoms, bro. Damn,
Bro.
who would have ever done some ACOB branded bottoms?
If
Who would've
there's a
ever thought?
pickup game, I might have to hoop in the white shorts with the white jersey. I'm telling you, bro. I might have to hoop in this stuff.
These
All right.
shorts were created for you, Brent.
Oh, and we
could just
got-
see you. We could just see you wearing them.
I like how there's 2XS and XS. Is that for like girls so chicks can get these?
Yeah,
like
there's
smaller
a
sizes?
lot of size options for these and for the jerseys.
Nice. I have to cop a pair of the shorts for
If
the
you
wife.
need the 6X, which I don't yet, they're 42. You know, they go up a little.
God damn.
These are so hard, dude.
Which colorway is the best in the shorts though? Let's look at the other ones.
Man,
I like
it's
the
hard to
black a
choose.
lot, man. The black is sick.
The black's pretty hard, but I mean, again, you can mix and match.
Yeah, I like
Now,
the black
when you
and
were
the
going
white.
through this. Were you trying to get someone to wear a complete thing, or did you envision like that maybe someone would do the teal bottom with the white jers or the white shirt like this with the white shirt? I think would be clean AF, dude.
I mean, honestly, I started with I just had the black shorts with the teal. The jerseys weren't even a thing at that point, and I was just thinking, oh, we got some busy shorts. Maybe someone wears more of a plain tee with it. You know, that'd be a good combo there. But once the jerseys came together, I was like, oh shit, maybe we should.
I mean, all those
pair
fits
these
right
up.
there.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. All three of those, I mean, again, by design, they all go.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could go super matchy, but I
that's
feel like
no accident, guys.
yeah, and I'm gonna take it a step further. Now, Lake, I've been seeing this, like you said, 5-6 months. Now, shorts were probably a month or 2 months back. My initial grab was gonna be like black lightning shorts with a Rennie alternate tee. Like it still works, even though it's different tones. Or you
What?
just depends on how matchy you want to be. I don't like to be
Yeah.
ultra matchy, but you can do that if you want.
What's the number on the back of the jersey?
25.
Oh, okay, for Brickworld 25. All right, cool, nice.
25 for the year, yeah.
Dude,
The
teal,
away
they're both-
jersey.
Yeah.
I like them both, bro. And the detail on the side, bro.
Yeah.
Is the detail on the side of the away jersey different than the home?
We do side torso printing over here, you know.
Yeah.
I flipped the colors on them, but it's the same patterning.
Oh,
Just had to add
okay.
a little extra zhuzh in there.
Bro, that's so sick. I don't know which one of these I'm gonna get. So much drip.
All right.
These wave jerseys are literally drippy. Actually drippy.
Of
All
course,
right, let's
we
look
do
at the
trucker,
hats.
straight ACOB. It's an essential, dude.
Oh, that's a trucker, dude. Okay, all right, then
Yeah.
hell yeah. I'm a
I need
trucker all
this
day.
one.
So here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right, so
need
two
this one.
versions of that. You got
Snapback?
all black, or
Yeah.
you got the black white. Both are hard. I mean,
Ooh.
Not just a trucker, it's a Richardson trucker. It's a nice hat.
oh shit, these are Richardson. Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that-
All right.
the truckers are
I
Richardson.
think a black and white trucker is getting added to the car.
That black and white's pretty dope too, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all black, but that's just me personally.
Damn, bro. Hell yeah for the trucker, man. Dude, I went trucker like 5 years back and I haven't been able to go anything since.
I'm with you, Brent. That all black is it's first place by a smidge though, because I'm with you. I don't usually do the two-tone deal, but like this is hard.
I like the white. Yeah, it's very like Pokemon trainery. It's very Ash Ketchum.
And then here we go, man. Box of Boys, just
looks-
clean.
that's-
And
that's
I
So
know
framed
this
up
is the
on there.
casual
Nice.
one, right? This ain't a
if
trucker.
Lake knows anything. He knows a lot, but Lake hats, dude, you're the guy with that, man. Talk
Yeah,
about
this
this one.
this this is a flex fit, Tyler. So this one matches the band hats that we've been seeing around. It'll be that same style hat.
I got a
but yeah,
feeling there's
nice-
not going to
nice
be
and
a band
simple here.
trucker, is there?
No band trucker at this point that I know of. But you never know what might pop up down the line.
Dude, a band trucker and a band baseball jersey, man. When's that going to happen?
Ooh,
Who knows
yeah, I
what
know.
26 has in store?
We've been doing. I know we've been sticking with basketball jerseys, but I think basketball jerseys just work in the summertime because it's the tank top. You know what I mean? But baseball jerseys, if we get a nice button-up baseball jersey one of these years, yeah, that's got to happen at some point. Especially like, well, because see, with baseball jerseys, I think it would be a no-brainer to do a Chicago Cubs one. But at the same time, Mark's a White Sox fan, so I don't know if we can do that. But I think it would make the most sense to have like a Chicago style jersey. I don't know. We'll have to talk to Mark about that. Be like, hey, if you don't want us running around in Cubs inspired jerseys, we won't do it. We'll go. I mean, Lake's a Dodger fan. How about a Dodger font, but just like heaters or something? Be sick.
Best team in the league.
Are they actually right now best record?
Yeah, we're number one. Us and then I think Padres are number
Well,
two.
you guys got freaking. You guys are loaded. His show has very short sidebar, but has Shohei been pitching and hitting this year?
They've been really limiting him on the pitching. Like they've been working him back up. They don't want to f anything up with it.
I think it's way more valuable to have his bat because you have that every game rather than.
Well, yeah, that's all he did last year, and yeah, no issue.
It's just so crazy he can do that, but he also is like an elite pitcher, just like on the side. Just
a freak, man.
Anyways, this hat's sick too. The Boxer Boys. I do like a snapback trucker too myself, but like I need the band hat, so I'm gonna have to get that at some point. But right now, I gotta have the ACOB truck.
See, my problem with non-truckers, dude, is like when my hair is not short, a non-trucker don't fit on my head. I need the trucker to cover the hair.
Well, you can get the large, extra large size in this.
He's got a big old head. He needs like the triple XL for his head.
I got a big
with
head
the hair, with the fro.
So yeah, I mean, you don't even think you think I'd have to go literally like bald for an LXL to even fit me?
I think Sean rocks the LXL, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Okay, then I might. I mean, worst case scenario, dude, I'll order one if it truly doesn't fit me. I mean, I'll just if someone needs one at Brickworld, I'll just do a little discount, give it to someone for like $10 or something.
By the way, I kept my word. I did shave for the Ostef stream, so.
Oh, nice. I like the
backwards, forwards, whatever. But yeah, dude, honestly, it's not squeezy at all, and it's.
Oh wait, is there an ACOB on the side and the back?
Yep.
Oh, nice. 3 logos on there.
Yep.
Nice. Very nice.
And mine is, of course.
Oh, yours says Matte Black Bricks.
I'm gonna need a freshie. Yeah, they all do. This one does.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see.
Well, so there's not like a first edition band hat, right? They're all.
Well.
First edition band.
Kinda technically is.
Damn, bro. Well, come on now.
Well, no, the first edition had this, but some of them were messed up where we actually put Boys Ambassador Network on the bottom. It was just, I mean, you can speak on it, Lake.
It wasn't coming out as clean consistently as I wanted it to. The font was just too small for embroidery. So we chopped that part off and stuck with the big stuff, and they're looking good now.
And backpack, holy shit! I know I'm jumping ahead, but damn.
All right, here we go. And if you've been at the stage bar, which we're officially calling it, stage bar is what breaks out every night at the broadcast position, damn near every night. The man who keeps the beers cold and fresh, Ostef, has got a shirt of his own right here. As part of Brickworld, part of Ostef distribution. Sit back and relax, crack a cool latte at the Rennie. Just an awesome shirt. Comes in 2 colors. He's got the gray boy as well here.
Is he in chat? Where's he at?
Yeah, he was earlier. I hope so. I hope he's still here. Ostef distribution.
That goes perfectly with his idea that he's got this here. But I don't know if it's public or not yet. But
yeah.
Great idea.
Lake, what's the word on this? You've been working on this for a while.
Which one are you looking at here? Just the distribution tee?
Sox fan. What did I say? You mean White Sox? I'm not a fan of either Chicago team.
No, we're talking about Mark.
But we're talking about the Ostef tee.
We're talking about the Ostef tee.
Yeah.
I'm talking about several things.
Me and Ostef have we've been going back and forth on this for a few months, really trying to pull it together. I think this is like the 3rd iteration that we came to. But yeah, I mean, it was no question if you needed a drink last year, Austin was the one slinging it in your hand. I mean, they were coming faster than you needed them.
There was only one night where he didn't, and it was only because he like locked his keys in his car or something, and that's where the rest of his supply
Well, like he
was.
didn't have the key to his room or something. But was that the night that PNG pulled through?
Yeah, that was the night PNG pulled up.
Yeah, but no, Asif's the GOAT, man. We put this one together, and I think we got a pocket tee here as well. So again, it's a little something different.
Oh, true. It's the first pocket of the
other
night.
on the
stuff, so
pocket tee.
first pocket of the night. There's the
Go back
one
to the
image of
zoom into the pocket.
the close up of the gray has the
Right, and-
Asif distribution logo.
Oh,
It's also a little call out to Pockets Master, the pocket here.
Oh yeah, it's all around.
A legend since 2024. He's got the Rennie in the background. It's tremendous.
That's awesome. I like the white one, I think, though.
Yeah, I think the white fits
Like,
the vibe a little bit more of like.
Bro, we got
Yeah.
a full-on book bag. I mean, this is cool too. I think I saw this preview of this, but the whole book bag, bro, you need a nice convention bag, bro.
Right.
This was-
you gotta
this
give
was
his
the-
moment in the sun.
There
There he
it
is.
is.
Hey.
Welcome aboard, sir. Your shirt is real. It's live. I know you've had some stuff up. This is like the proper drop, I would say, dude. Really
You guys
proud of
liking
you.
it?
Loving it, dude.
It's Ostif theory with the bald head.
Yeah, awesome theory. So yeah, do you guys want to do one more walkthrough of the shirt? Because I had like 3 audios going in because I didn't realize I had you guys up on 2 tabs. I'm sorry.
All good.
Yeah, I want to see a nice close up of that back graphic again.
Yeah, I'll let Cody kind of, So when,
That's dope.
because Cody, when did we decide? Like, I know we did the Brick Connection tee, and then we were like, hey, we should do the Austin distribution shirt too.
I mean, we've been talking about Asif distribution in general since Brickworld ended.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
this is just one. But yeah, I'd say it's
One
been a
giant
few
leap.
months that we've been trying to put this one together.
Yeah, because it was because you kind of gave the initial iteration where like on the chest pocket, it was just gonna be the Austin distribution and like cursive.
Yep.
And then that's I was like, huh. That's when I had my own little idea of like, because we have the cool latte, it's very similar to Coolers, I was like, so I took the idea of the logo from the Coors Banquet 78 logo.
Because it
Oh,
has
nice.
a shot of the HQ, the
Yep.
brewery. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what? It was Austin distribution became a thing with the Scooby Doo cooler outside the Rennie and inside. So I was like, you know what? So let's tinker with this. So the image is actually, I Sharpied that image myself. And then I was like, you know what? With all the hype at the best set of my life, why not have like apartment Django, dude? He's just sitting back, took his helmet off for the weekend to go have a cool one.
I just realized, is that literally your mock that's technically
Yep.
on the. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I
Shit,
got it
dude.
right
That's
here,
perfect.
actually.
Are you bringing that to Chicago? Are you bringing that to Chicago, Austin?
Yeah, it's gonna be on display. Yep. So right
Nice.
here she is. It's still the chair's
Thing's
still
dope,
set up
man.
from where the product image was taken. So why is it not focusing? I'm sorry.
It's because
There
the
you go.
white's hard to focus on, and you're wearing black and shit.
Yeah. So
Camera kind of has a.
And
going
guys,
on
we
Fritz.
real quick sidebar. Lake, we do apologize on behalf of everyone here. The timing, I know we all just went through May 4th, but like if you guys want to get some of this stuff specifically for Brickworld, lead time is what right now?
Yeah. So we obviously want to do this stuff for Brickworld because that's where you want to show this stuff off. We didn't want to.
It'll
We
be
didn't
one
want
of
to
the
drop
places
it
you can wear
before
it.
May
Nobody go, what
4th.
is that?
Exactly. And we didn't want to drop before May 4th because we know that's everyone's big spending time. So we're doing it now so that we're still 4 or 5 weeks out at this point. And lead time for this stuff has been between 1 and 2 weeks. Generally, people have been getting it in
It
their
doesn't have to
hands.
be today. Yeah.
Yeah. So just over the next couple weeks, and you don't need to get everything. The reason that I made so much is just we want variety, right? We don't need
Mhm.
every single person that has, just the ACOB logo tee at Brickworld. Everyone's got the same tee on. We want a little bit of variety. Obviously, the old shirts are out there. People have those as well. So if you're just grabbing one or two things, that's cool too. We want it available for people that are looking to grab that stuff. But yeah, I'd say 2 weeks at the longest is what our wait time is looking for on this stuff. So
So
plan
safely by probably like
accordingly.
May 20th or so, right? If you had to like
Yeah.
kind of recommend the final order date. May
Yeah, I
20th
mean, it
or so?
depends on when you're getting there. We got some people getting there on Mondays. We got some people getting there on Thursdays, Fridays. But I would plan 2 weeks out at the
No
absolute
problem.
latest.
Yeah. And then one last thing about, because Cody was like, dude, we should go with like a vintage beer shirt. So that's kind of like how to pocket, and Cody actually came up with the lure behind the pocket, because I was always giving people a latte before, they could finish the first. So now you have a place to put that second latte.
Mine will
While
go
you're
in the
still
cargo
finishing
shorts. You
first.
already know. I mean, that's kind of
Cargo short pocket.
But yeah, I just really enjoyed that one.
I can't believe there's a drawstring bag
There'll
and
be
a
more
book
Ostif
bag.
coming soon. Brick Connection Tee with a new alt colorway as well. But Brent, I know you're excited about any kind of bag type stuff, but here's the drawstring bag. Like, obviously it's been spoiled. We have another bag coming. This is good for like a lightweight couple of cops. Definitely great for figgies, small sets as you're running around the convention.
Maybe a
Yeah,
couple
this was like-
polys in the bag, or a couple poly bags.
This was like the second or third thing that I knew I wanted to do because everyone needs a bag at Brickworld. You're not wanting to run up to your room every 5 minutes. You're getting a lot of stuff here and there. People handing you stuff. So this
even for
kind of made a lot of
freebies, this is
sense.
a great
Yeah,
bag.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like even like you go and you pick up your brick badge, like they give you, some stuff, some papers there. It's good to have a spot to toss that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Brent, you're gonna probably be the only one that might get this reference. Maybe some other people would, but the difference between like the old ACOB merch and like the new ACOB merch is like Wizards, like the old merch is like Wizards of the Coast. Do you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
era, and like the new era is like now like the on like the same brand making.
Yeah,
Like, it's just
well,
like,
because you used to have Wizards of the Coast, and now it's the Pokemon Company International.
Yeah.
So it's like we used to have Wizards of the Coast, and now it's like Matt
like
Black
the
Bricks
official
International.
company making it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like the official company making it.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
so copping this 100%.
This
thing's
is
pretty
so
cool.
hard, dude.
yeah.
Is that a pocket on the side too?
Yeah.
So how many zip? Is it one zipper? Is it two? How many zips on this thing?
I left in the description there the info on this one because I knew people would be interested. There's there's another laptop pocket inside as well.
So you can do a
Um,
Lappy and a iPad or something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'm definitely.
And then there's a
going to
back,
MacBook.
and then there's the back of the bag, which is awesome right here on the lower third. You see that?
That's goated.
It's padded too, so it'll feel comfy.
So this
Nice.
is the plus version of the drawstring. I had this designed. I wasn't sure if this was going to come out or not. I talked to Coop a little bit about it, and he was saying, that I think it makes sense to do a plussed up version for people that might want something a little bit bigger because if you're bringing your stacks of cash to Brickworld, especially to the Yardie, you might need a little extra room.
Yo,
Yeah.
any
Put your
parents in the
figs
chat?
and such.
Imagine sending your kids to school with this on.
Dude, I'm rolling up to work every day with this.
Bro, Brent,
Yeah.
did I just give you an idea?
And what I like is
pretty
again,
sick.
if you're now Brent, again, you're more stylish, YouTube like. But what I like, if you're forming a fit, it's like, just for example, any of the shirts,
All this stuff
any of
goes
the
together.
shorts. If you're not hardcore enough to go with the shorts, we get it. They're a little loud, but like any of the shirts, whatever pair of shorts, this thrown on the back, that's a fit right there. Of course, you got to
Yeah.
throw a cap on if you're into those.
The
But
only thing that's missing is, man, if we had some ACOB slides
Yeah, dude,
and,
yeah, the
socks.
slide.
If we had
Yeah.
socks, slides, the only thing we'd be missing is underwear.
Dude, this is
Underwear would be hilarious. Could you imagine if we did underwear and like did like
Look at the
something
foot
fun.
on
Some,
that thing.
we did, yeah, or like something funny on the waistband of the underwear. That'd be hilarious. That'd be super funny. But yeah, no, I like this a
Oh,
lot.
we've been saying Yardy. Come on, Mark.
Yeah, yeah. I've been
Come on,
saying Yardy.
Come on.
Yardy.
Yardy.
And then, of course,
Man, we're
again,
still not done. Love it.
let's talk about lore here. Like this has been
This thing's
this
been
is
out.
the first
man.
time it's going to be widely available.
I don't
There's
even have
been
one of
very
these.
limited drops on these.
Yeah, people are showing up with these here and there. Links were going out for an hour or two at a time. People were snagging them, and we weren't really sure who and how people were getting these. But now we got a dedicated spot that, for the time being at least, will be available for the next couple of weeks.
There you go. And I will say this one, we'll release it up until the cutoff point for Brickworld, and then this one's going down again. We want to keep this one for the hardcores.
Yep.
This is not going to be an evergreen shirt. We want it to remain limited, mysterious to a degree. I hope you guys kind of get it. A lot of people still don't know what this is all about and where it's from and all that. We kind of want to keep it that way.
Yo, did you see Jedi Master Bricks' post the other day on
Fire.
Instagram?
Yeah, it was hard.
Lego commented on it.
We did a collaboration
Wait,
with them.
Lego?
Yeah,
Wait.
Lego made a comment on it about his May 4th haul or something.
Everyone, winter gear, everything's possible here, but it's simple, it's to the point. If you know,
You guys will notice there's no long sleeves or hoodies in this drop.
yet.
It gets hot. It gets hot in Chicago. It didn't seem appropriate.
People have asked for a flip version that might come later. As far
I was
as
gonna say, yeah. Can we ever get a band
with a black?
inverted? Yeah, band inverted.
Yeah, we might be able to.
Anything's
Lake,
possible, guys.
Lake, maybe we can look at that. Maybe that's something we could sneak in under the goal line.
You know, with the hats, we should do, you guys should do a band dad hat.
Is that
Ban
not?
dad hat and ban trucker hat. Those are the two requests.
Band trucker, huh? Yeah. Band trucker, man. That is a damn. I can't wait for that day.
Everyone's asking what the dad hat is. Let me grab it. Just because my O's hat has officially blown out, I'm in a need for a new one where it's just the flop. You know, you can.
That's
it.
so crazy that Lego commented on this and he's wearing a band shirt.
That's nuts.
That's so
What did a
cool.
Lego comment?
They said this deserves its own opening crawl.
Yo. That's gold, dude.
That's awesome. Lego's commented on one of my posts before. I forget which one.
But
Shout out to Jedi Master Bricks.
Cody,
Oh yeah.
Papa Trip is wondering if the Austin distribution comes in 3X.
Well, it doesn't, and that
It does not, because it's a
pocket.
pocket tee.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it only goes up to 2?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I cannot
more
rock an
limited
Austin
on
shirt. It's
on
upsetting.
the pocket tee. The
Okay.
Brick Connection one should, though.
Yeah. Okay. Right on. Sorry, Papa. Sorry, Sean.
No, it's all good. All right. Brick Connection coming in 3 different colors. We got an ivory, which goes super.
Yeah.
high.
The ivory is I
like that.
love cream color, like beige color stuff.
Yeah, the off-white's nice.
You got the blue jean, or the gray, sorry, and then the blue jean right
The
here.
sand blue here.
And blue. There you go.
I like that sand blue.
Barley's right. We do need an ACOB shot glass or a band shot glass.
Oh,
Or a flask.
Yeah, bro.
A band flask. Bro, an all black flask with just band on it. Ooh, that'd be
Dude,
dope.
holy shit.
A leather black flask would be freaking hard. Wow. And then we got the matte black bricks pocket. Nice.
Coop, the band flask is wild. That's what Coop said.
Band flask is wild. It is kind of crazy. Yeah, let me get that
Oh.
band flask.
passing
Smoky
it,
smoke.
dude, passing it around at Brickworld. Holy shit!
ACOB koozie. Y'all are throwing out some good ideas. Koozies are super, like, pretty inexpensive. Oh yeah, man, a brick rip shirt. I should have thought about that. Hey, but we got some, we got a GWP
Little
for
time,
brick rips this
little
year.
time.
So,
Take it away on this one, Lake. Be right back.
man, toothpicks. What up, Squid Man? I feel like I haven't seen Squid Man over here in our chat in a minute.
I had to just throw in another Matte Black Bricks tee in the mix here. I had my my standard one with the big logo on the back.
Pocket
so
tee?
with
Oh, yeah,
Austin
nice.
getting the pocket tee, I figured I'd throw out a pocket tee as well for myself here.
Giant spider pocket tee.
Yeah, we can say that.
It's a good pocket to put it.
I haven't had this design for 6 months. I haven't had any
Oh,
other stuff
right on.
designed for months on end. No.
This is true.
I
I like the Brickhead Brad comment. Where's the fanny pack?
Ooh, that's a nice one too, Brickhead Brad. Where is
Yeah, I
that?
mean,
Oh,
I rock a fanny pack every year, man. That's why I keep the cash.
The cashish. I think I forget what I was gonna say. Damn, I lost it. Is your other shirt that you got here, is that the last one? Another Matte Black Bricks one? Is that a non-pocket?
Yeah, that's the standard one that I've had available before.
So that
and
one's-
yeah, that one's got the no pocket tee. That one will
So
come
that-
in bigger size. And
That
then,
one's Sean's size.
Yeah, it's got the big logo on the back.
Nice.
A
Dude.
fanny pack? Oh,
Fanny
that's
pack.
That's funny.
Yo, who said that?
Mall.
Dude, Mall. The Banny pack. Yo, that's
we
crazy.
need the fanny pack.
let's see. While we're killing some time here till Sean comes back, I'm trying to let's catch up on some
Bad
secrets
ass
here.
bro, holy shit.
For the Virginia Slims.
So,
Yo,
big
Brent, what do you think about
shout
that ban ashtrays?
Oh, Ban Astros is another good one. I can go on for days. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and catch up on Mark's member for 22 months. Burning a frisbee. Love you guys. Droidica. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw on some Droidica while Sean's doing his thing, and go ahead and reward Mark for his 22 months if I can ever find it. And wow, where does Sean hide this thing? Bro, where is it at? I'm not even kidding. Dude, what?
What now?
We have no more Droidica? It can't be. There it is.
You can run, even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass. I am metal. I've got my blasters. I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster. Droidica, Trade Federation pinball. Droidica, I make all the Jedi pay. Yeah, I keep rolling, bitch.
Such a classic.
So
We'll go ahead and hit another one here. Got a full screen just so I can see. I'm getting old. We got Bearded Brickman, member for 7 months. Says, "Sup, beautiful people. Looking forward to living out Brickworld 25 through you boys. The FOMO is real though. Bought the wave May 4th. So Brickworld 20. The next Brickworld is always ahead, my friend. So Brickworld will always be there every year. But he bought the wave this May 4th, so I think it's only right. Man, how does Sean find these so quick? Here it is.
Have you heard that there's all new sets? I got my wallet. Let's get wet. Cause I got the wave. I got it. I got it. Cause I got the wave. I got it. I got it. Yeah, some of you boys get a set of two, that's the worst. I take them full price and build them on the first. Cause I got the wave. I got it. I got it. I got it. Cause I got the wave. I got that bitch.
Am I muted or is Brent muted?
Oh, sorry, Mike in sport mode.
I was like, did I do something?
Shout out to the TOT boys for coining that term. Liam Brick the Bed coming through with the 9 months of girth. Member for 9 months says, love you all. Hope you're still going after work. Hey, yeah, man. I don't know how long we'll be going for tonight, but there's always replay. Let's see. Tuscan we hit. Mark we hit. That one I just read. Wait, what am I? I backtrack a little bit. Let's see. Tom the Builder we hit. Jandern just requested Wave, but we just played Wave for that 22 month membership, so that kind of worked out. Camber coming through with the 21 months of membership, and then also with a $2 soupy at Stud Lake. Is the Richardson hat a 112 or 115? He knows his stuff about these Richardson hats.
If you give me like a minute or two, I can find out.
Brick by Brick Together coming through with 199. Band trucker hat and band stickers. Do we have band stickers? We might need band stickers. That's a pretty good idea. Oh man. King Oldendorf, the very first channel member ever. And he says, well then, it's 2 years now. That's great. Huge, giant shout out for Oldendorf. KO. His Highness. Wow, that's really amazing. I'll never forget our very first channel member ever. Honestly, that's amazing. KO. I don't know what I'm gonna have to play. I gotta play a banger for KO. So let's go ahead and hit this one.
Call it Disney tax, call it inflation, call it Lego, nuts in your face. Sell your house, sell your pet, only way you get $1,000 set, $1,000 set, $1,000 set, $1,000 set. Sell your kidney, get $1,000 set. Had the 1,000, had my wife, now I got the set. Death gave me life. $1,000 death store. Yeah.
Such a good one.
Bro, KO, 2 years ago, we got our first channel member. Still rolling with us strong. Man, we appreciate you so much, KO. Jandern coming through with the 1 month. So I feel bad because we played the Wave already, and then I saw Jandern's dono, and then we got this 1 month here. So let's do a little DJ's choice. That DJ being Lake. Lake, what do you feel like hearing, brother? We got the newbie we haven't played yet. We already did 40 figs. We haven't done dinos. We haven't done figgy. What have we not done? We haven't done Lego butt. Haven't done human jobs. Haven't done clearance. Haven't went Freako yet. Haven't went Barge Boys. Haven't done the GWP Super. That was the first one. Or no, Baru was the first one ever.
Let's go Freako.
Oh, let's go a little Freako, boys.
I remember the time when Eddie went Freako. When he grew up fast and Batman was his Freako. Came out swinging, his saber longer than a light pole. I remember. Yeah, I do. His midi-chlorian shot right through.
And that was Freako. Yeah, I think we're all caught up on supers here. Let me see here.
The soups.
We've caught up on the soups. I don't really know where Sean went. Hope he's all right. Oh, here he comes. His camera's on at least. Yeah, we're caught up on soupies. All right, now that Sean's back, I also got to attend to something real quick, but I'll be right back, boys. Sean, we're caught up on supers. King Oldendorf, member for 2 years, our first ever channel member. I don't know if you heard that, Sean.
Oh, think he's muted.
Might be muted, Sean.
What up? Just got back.
You're good. We're caught up on supers, and one of them, check this out, was KO Wellman. It's been
Whoa,
2 years.
dude.
Yeah, so showed him some love, played him a super. I also will be right back in a flash.
So, guys, we're having a crazy storm here tonight, so we had to get everybody settled. You guys know our fear of storms now. So,
Rightfully so.
yeah, we had a lot happen, so we had to get everybody tucked away. All right, so we've got 2 years, January with 1 month. Cough. It's funny. All right, well, while he's doing this, Jandern celebrating his 1 month did put in a super. We should hit.
We did.
You did. All right. I don't know what else happened. Sorry. I know I was gone.
Brent just hit a bunch of supers.
All right. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. We did mention we're going to go over some stuff here. Courtesy of Get Cooped, here are now, Tyler, you've probably given your thoughts elsewhere. You're starting to, stream hard, but let's get into this. Let's get into the battle droid with the staff, as it were. I'm going to shoot straight. I can't help but call it like I see it. I just wish this was just a flat out girthy boy, same in the mold of R2D2, that with his blaster, and call it a day. What do you think here?
A lot of people asking for passwords in the chat, and when does it go live?
Oh. Like, can we make it live, or do you want to give the password? We can at this point.
I can make it live.
Sorry.
Okay.
Make it live.
All right. Let's make it live. We're gonna go.
F it, we'll do it live.
2 minutes. We'll do it live.
All right. 2 minutes live, guys. It'll be live. Everybody's bodies are ready.
That merch.
All right. So we got courtesy of Get Cooped, hottest leaker in the game. We've got the battle droid. Yeah, Tyler, I wish this was just a girthy boy, same as Threeps. I wish it was like that. The upcoming Rogue One guy, I'm drawing a blank.
K2SO?
Thank you.
K2SO, yeah.
I just wish those three were boys together, but they did this. What do you think? And it's also 139.
So you're saying that you would rather have it just be the droid and no staff?
Correct.
Well, see, ironically, as individual builds go, I actually prefer this. I think the stat build is better than the droid build, but I would not rather have the stat build separate, but together, I think it pairs well. I think, because I have no interest in getting the other ones, like pretty much at all, but like this one I do. I think that's why I'm a little bit more fine with like.
Do you think it's why they did it this way? It's like it's clone era. It's its own thing. You think that's why they?
I mean, it's. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's almost like. I mean, this is just an example of something that just should have came out last year. Like, I'm just like, why?
I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of those times where they overstep into Clone Boy world, and this thing's going to rot on shelves. Rot hard.
Well, honestly, dude, modern landscape maybe, but I mean, I like it. I'm not picking up anywhere near 140 though. But I mean,
yeah, no, I'll do it on a 40. I'm going to get it, before retirement. I like it. When I go that hard, it's just like it didn't meet what I had in my head. I like it. It's a nice piece. It's a nice build. All that good stuff. Compliments aside, it's just not. I was hoping Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, the guy on the top right, but fleshed out more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I
wanted. Galaxy's Edge did a really nice one. If you guys ever get a chance, Google it. Galaxy's Edge did one that was like, I don't know, 12 inches bigger. Might have been bigger than 12 inches, and it was awesome. It was just him holding a rifle. Yeah, this doesn't have a sound brick, but it just said Roger, Roger. It looked really good, and I was like, man, I'd love to have just that dude on the shelf. So that's why I'm kind of mid on it.
I fuck with the stop. Full price Jones for me.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even give Coop any free likes on the ACOB account, Sean? Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, geez, come on.
I don't go on Insta very often.
I will say the one product image they had with the one kid, it looked like the battle droid when he was laying down was pulling like a Sheriff Woody. Just
limp laying on the ground.
next one, I think. That one. Yep.
He's like-
He just
oh, he's been tossed aside for Buzz. Yeah.
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 And Buzz is actually the stat speeder.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm definitely not buying this FBJ, but I'm definitely getting it
I was
at
gonna
some point.
say,
This is the one where I'm gonna use like a collective amount of gift cards I get throughout the year and just purge.
This is Target, right, Coop?
yeah, it's his store exclusive. So I mean, am I wrong, guys, in saying this is mid? I think it's mid. I want to hear it
It
from
is
the
mid.
Girth King.
I feel
I
like it's
just
a really
feel-
cool set. It's just the price drags it down a lot.
Yeah.
Would you have rather had a girthy boy just BD with a fucking rifle? I would have.
I would have liked it either way. I do like the idea of the staff, though.
Mm-hmm. I think this staff is a nice inclusion, but I would have rather.
'cause
had
here's the thing.
full size droid boy.
I think
But
Choose
here-
is better than this.
Here's the thing. All right, I'll give my 2 cents about why I think it's better to do it this way. Because if you go no stap and you go and make the droid bigger, it's going to be nowhere near like the size and stature it should be if you're gonna put it next to R2. Like these things are supposed to be like 6 feet tall.
No,
So-
well, they're trying to, yeah, but it would have been 3's height at least. I don't know
Yeah,
all the scales, but
I
DD1
think at least
K2SO is massive.
3PO is like 5'3" or something, like, or 5'5". 3PO is not super tall, but
Okay,
these battle droids are supposed. They might, I don't know, I could be wrong, but they could be like 6'6" or something. They're supposed to be pretty tall. So maybe that's why, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm team Stap with Tyler. Tyler, your team Stap.
yeah, you're right. 6'4".
Let's go down. Sean's team wish it was just the bigger droid. What do you think,
Yep.
Ostef?
I wish it was just a droid.
What do you think, Lake?
I like the stat. The only thing I don't like is the price. That's my
Yeah.
only hang up on this.
Price aside, would you rather have it like this or bigger droid?
I don't think the droid needs to be bigger. I think it looks good. I think
6'4",
I think
yeah,
it looks
see?
fine for what it is.
Yeah, these droids are 6'4" in universe, so maybe they did think about.
I'm the same
Making
height as DD. Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
mean, I was looking forward to this more. This shows how much, I've been changed and everything. I was looking forward to this more than K2SO, probably more than a lot of stuff this year. And when he was sitting on the stap, I was like, ugh. So, like, I feel like this is the type of thing you put in a set. I don't know. I don't know, man. If you're going to have one, this is awesome. But if you're going to try to throw it in the collection,
I guess the thing that's
What up, Jesse?
throwing me off. Sorry. I don't know. With the other buildable figs, none of them are on vehicles,
Right.
and that's the one thing that's kind of holding me up. It's like, I don't know. I just feel it throws the rest of the collection kind of off in a way. It's like, all right, cool. Yeah, it's cool. He gets a stat speeder and all, but I want it to blend in perfectly fine with the rest of them.
But none of the other droids are ever in vehicles, really.
See, Barley's aligned with me. This thing at 140, even at 130 was going to rob, but at 140, Tyler, you'll be scooping these for 60 in no time. Maybe less.
Yeah, 140 is kind of
Because
crazy.
it's like if you're gonna take
How many
the most
pieces?
hold on. If you're gonna take the most, let's go just Lego Star Wars universe. Tyler, curious your take on this. The most played out minifig in prequel history, and you're gonna give us, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean,
it's
I
just
love, yeah, like I
not
love
enough.
No, I
It's
know,
not enough.
I know, I see where you're going there because I love Episode 1 inspired stuff. I mean, technically, this could be any just Clone War era thing or whatever, but like, anything prequel, out of anything prequel we could have got for $140. Like imagine all we know is that this is going to be something from the prequels and it's $140.
I thought
And
K2 did, Rune. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah. But
All right.
yeah, no, I get it. It's like it is kind of
mean they couldn't.
it's a high price point for a droid, a B1 droid. It's high price. That's a lot of budget to go into like this character.
No, I tell you, we would have all been like going nuts. Everybody keeps teasing sound brick.
Yeah, I go. Roger.
Like this would have been a great one to put it in.
Yeah, it would have helped.
It would have destroyed that box art. I don't know what the box art looks like. So
Oh
it's just
yeah,
black on
that,
here, but
that big
would
old
have had
strip
that big
across
old rectangle.
the big strip across the front.
Yeah. It's pretty girthy. It's all right.
I mean, it is good, but don't get me wrong. I just wish it would have just been a droid boy.
Yeah, you could have either had the blaster on his back or in his hand. Like I don't know. And I'm also wondering, like, I get that he's a skinnier boy, and maybe they couldn't have demanded the hunch for it, and maybe that was a concern if they just made him like more scale. But it's like, dude, you get him down to like 80, people are going to buy a handful of them, And with this, no one's buying more than one. You've limited yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be a sleeper for me, at least until it hits that big old clearance boy.
All right, Lake, we're live.
We are live.
All right, guys. So if you want to grab your ACOB Brickworld merch or just general ACOB merch.
Yo, Cody, do the shorts have pockets?
Yeah.
It's a Richardson 112 is what the hat is.
Oh yeah.
So when people were asking
Richardson
the difference on that hat,
112.
what does that difference mean?
It's the cut. Yeah.
Might just be someone that knows their Richardson hats really
It's
well.
normally the way the crown is shaped typically when you're looking at that kind of stuff.
What size am I wearing for what? The hat, large XL, and then shirt always 3X. I could wear even XL, but it has to be a tall. So anything off the rack, if it's not a tall, I got to go 3X for the height. Even when I'm thin, I go 3X. It's just what it is.
Yo, Cody.
Yeah, I wear at least XL.
I was gonna say you're a minimum XL because you're tall, right, Brent? You could, if you were shorter, you'd be a medium large.
I could rock 2X's. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's just drippier. Yeah.
Yo, Cody, do the shorts have pockets?
Yes.
Pocket shorts. Let's go. So I might have to roll, boys.
All right. Let's ISO Brent, your thoughts of tonight. We didn't get to Spider-Man. I'm sorry, but we're going.
It's all right. It's all right.
Merch drop though. I think that was the big highlight.
Yeah, I was glad to be here for that. In terms of the Spider-Man stuff, I am super stoked for that train. I'll give my quick thoughts on that. Yeah, I don't even know what the price is, but
49.
yeah, sure. Yeah, 100%. But I think it'd be so sick to buy like a few of those and add on to the train and then like mock it up and put like buildings around it and somebody add like 1 million spider webs coming off of Spidey of him slowing down the train. I think that'd be the illest thing ever, especially if someone really, really, really mocked it out and put buildings around it and everything. Just throwing out a dope mock idea for any dope mocker that can do it. I'm sure not going to do it, but it'd be sweet. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. The stupidly overwhelmingly excited for this merch drop this year. The multiple jerseys, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna cop. I'm gonna have a heyday trying to figure out what to choose from in there. I love having
Shit,
you can pre-order already. Yeah, wow.
It's gone up $5.
Whoa.
This is Lego 2025. Tyler, it's gone up $5.
The pre-order was 50 at Walmart.
The Raimi Spider-Man train set.
Oh damn.
And one thing I will say before I go, speaking of Raimi Spider-Man, Toby's the GOAT. Just saying.
He is. Toby's the best.
Toby's the GOAT. Listen,
Andrew Garfield.
I love Andrew Garfield, but his movies don't stack up to Toby's.
Nope.
And I love Tom Holland, but Tom Holland, he's great.
Good call, Ossenheimer. We're gonna get into that.
He's great, but I think it's hands down. I think Tobey Maguire is to Spider-Man as Hayden Christensen is to
Hell
Star
no,
Wars.
that's Andrew Garfield.
Bro,
Garfield
you're high out of your mind, bro. The Spider-Man 1 was cultural, it shifted the freaking movie culture.
Overrated.
No,
No.
not
You're saying
at
that because it came out
Overrated.
you're saying that because it came out in 2001. You're delusional, bro. The Amazing Spider-Man movies are not very good. Toby
Yeah, they're really
Garfield
Spider-Man 3
is
is the
good.
best Toby movie.
Oh, 3?
Yeah.
I love
That's
3,
an
but
insane take. Yeah.
that is a
Spider-Man
crazy
2.
take. Yeah, that's a
I
crazy
mean, I
take.
go
Like
3,
And
1,
neither
2
one of
on
you
it.
have mentioned Mark Hamill.
you go 3-1-2. He puts Spider-Man 2 at the
Dude,
bottom. That's crazy.
Spider-Man
All right,
Spider-Man
this is,
2 is the Empire Strikes Back of Marvel
all
movies.
right.
It's
I'm out of here,
Yeah.
bro.
bullshit
Toby,
overrated.
I love you, Tyler, but oh my God, Toby Maguire's the GOAT. Spider-Man 2 is one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. Yeah. Merch is amazing. I love everybody that showed up tonight. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the panel. Y'all are amazing. Brickworld hype for 25. Shit's crazy. It's getting real close. But it's good because I'm getting a lot of my ducks in a row. I don't have too many more things that I need to get for brick rips, but we'll get all that situated and everything. Yeah, man, I'm ready. Hype is building. I can't wait. Definitely a lot more hype streams to come, but yeah, man, appreciate everybody. Have a great rest of your stream. I'll be listening to the rest of this when I'm at work tomorrow.
Peace.
Later, Brent.
Oh, I
Have a good one,
almost ended stream. Don't want to do that.
Uh,
I almost pulled a Sean. All right, later.
See you, man.
there
Take
he
care.
is. Brent from Brent's Bricks. All right, boys. So there's that one. Do we want to do this castle thing at all? You want to touch on it?
Yeah.
Horse Knight Castle 130.
I
It
like.
just oh man. Oh,
I like it.
I didn't know there was a jousty.
Medieval times action.
Not as good as the Kingdoms one, but you can't expect that.
Well, I like that it's just a 3-in-1, dude. And you can make the tiny little village, dude.
So I think based on the alternate builds, I think this one is better than
Yeah.
the previous. I
Yeah,
haven't looked
it
at them
was like
side
it
by
was like
side,
here's a
but
shitty tower that's also a
yeah,
castle.
I feel like only the first build was good on the last one, but yeah, this is definitely one that I could see people wanting all 3.
So good.
I think 1 and 3. I mean, look at the front of 2 on the front of the box. It's kind of just like I don't know, man.
So good.
Like I like this view. Well,
I mean, you get a castle, you get a joust, and you get part of the
A
village,
little
right?
village.
Like that's
yeah, but I like the back view of the village here. You know what I'm saying? I like the dollhouse side better than the front. I guess it's not split open on the front, so I'll have to. You get what I'm saying? Like closed up like this. Number 2,
yeah.
build 2 is kind of ass right here, right now for me.
What does this cost? Is this 100?
130.
I mean, so yeah, this is just the light version of people that can't afford the Lion's Knight and the other village that goes with it, right? Like that's
Pretty much, yeah. You got to get 3 of these, $400. Yeah, they're
honestly, if I was buying this, I would be buying it for the joust build.
100%. I will get this for the joust, probably D1B. I've been wanting the other one, but it's like $400 or $500. I'm never gonna do it. My issue is, which I have a solve. These are brick built ponies, right?
They should be because it's creator.
Yeah. Like the barding is ass on these. I would just put real ponies with it and we're good.
Real pom-poms. I'd be down with the real ponies, yeah.
Tyler, you're not
Like
a
the
massive
molded
castle guy. What do you think?
I just like my era of Castle. I mean, all the new stuff. Like, see, the thing is, I want Castle to be back because I just think it like shit. Like it gets me hyped to see all this castle stuff. It does, you know what I mean. I wish they executed it better. It needs its own theme again, but again, it's just one of those rabbit holes where if I just have to go pound for pound, go back and get my 07 to 09 fantasy era, or put it into the new stuff, I'm gonna put my money into the old stuff. You know what I mean? But again, I like this. I mean, it's cool how there's new factions in this set. The horses are trash, you know, being brick built.
Mhm.
Paul knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, so does
It's just like it's one of those things where
there are new factions. I didn't pick up.
Why do they got to leave it up to creator? Why don't they just make like they don't even got to necessarily do 15 castle sets, but like why couldn't this just be its own castle branded, not a 3-in-1, $120, $140, whatever it is, just like under a castle theme? And
Here's
just do
what I
it.
don't
Like
get,
do it as a
though.
one-off,
There's
as a
so
castle,
many-
and then do more next year if it sells well under that castle theme.
I think I said this. Lake and Cooper historians, you too, Austin. All of us are at this point, but I feel like 2 years ago I said, like, why don't we stop doing a couple of these 3-set sub themes? I'll give you an example. Wednesday, which is rotting right now.
Yeah.
Like, can 1 or 2 of those and give us like 6 solid, firm castle sets a year. I don't get it. And I know they're drip feeding us with a designer program, but I don't know, man.
I mean, they just want their hands in as many pots as possible. I mean, that's clearer now more than ever.
Right. Coop's just saying it. Bring Castle back, dude. Like it's not going to do any worse than fucking
Friends.
Friends is going to probably do better still overall.
Dreams.
It'll do better than Dreams. But then they have to be innovative. So I understand. Like I always want a slot for Dreams, Ostif. I agree with you, but I always want a slot for Dreams or Monkey Kid where they can get whimsical, go ham with the budgets and whatever. I'm just saying, like, what is another bottom feel? Like, kill 2 IPs a year and do this. You'll make more margin. You
Kill HP. Kill it for 5 years, man.
I just got some intel from somebody who's very knowledgeable about the situation, who says the reason they're not doing it is because of some kind of contract with Harry Potter. They will not do castle anything as long as Harry Potter is alive.
Proves my point, dude. Kill HP. Literally get it out of there.
Here. Yeah. How many TAM buildings can you make for Harry Potter before it just
I want gray castle buildings. Not tan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
how are we
tan
still
stupid,
getting these creator castles and these icons castles? They're just not allowed to do a castle theme. Is that what the rumor is? Because we're still getting castles. We're getting it on 3 fronts. We're getting creator, we're getting icons, and we're getting Bricklink castles.
Torso has a great question. Is Lego's deal with Wednesday or Netflix? I want to say one or both because I feel like Netflix is on the Netflix log is on those sets, I think.
Yeah, and also didn't Netflix buy partial rights to the franchise itself or to the character?
I'm sure yeah. Good point.
So,
I don't know the clear answer, but
I mean, they've done what, Wednesday and Stranger Things? Have they done anything else Netflix?
Isn't that One Piece thing Netflix, or am I wrong?
Yep, it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
One Piece. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Nelsenheimer just said that.
Brandon,
Dude,
if I had to guess the deal points, I don't think it's so linear. I think it's like whoever the current license holder is, and let's say it's Netflix, there's a trickle down to the other ultimate IP holders, to MGM, and then to the estate that penned the original Addams family. You know what I mean? It's not so simple.
I got one. Like, if we're talking on this whole Netflix thing, CPA is gonna like this. If Lego does have to deal with Netflix, with the Wednesday and the One Piece, dude, imagine if we got like a Lego Witcher. Then you could get your castle in there. I'm just saying, there could be
Yeah, but Witcher is kind of like D&D. It's just not the same, dude. I mean, I don't know.
I'm with Ostif. I think it would work, but I'm with Tyler on like, and if I'm picking up what you're putting down, Tyler, is give us Lion Knight's castle as a theme. Like they really captured everything with that one, and the medieval village, which I know you said nobody's rocking with, and I get that. And that's a girthy boy, but like give us those two are the most accurate throwback in my estimation that I've seen. Just give us more of that, dude.
I mean, bro, the medieval market, that thing.
Eternal. Let the creatives go nuts. Let the designers go nuts on Castle, and just we don't need IPs for Castle. We just don't need it, and that's the part that I don't understand. They're farming out so much of their margin to these IPs all the time. It's like there's a handful of heater IPs a year.
Mhm.
Star Wars being the constant.
When's the last time that we saw anyone build or talk about that medieval market set?
Not one person built that set, Tyler. I'm with you.
I mean, dude, like that was like that hype lasted for 2 hours on release day. The second everyone like they did their little pictures that hey, I'm in the line, I got it. But the second they got home, dude, I didn't see a single thing.
I just ordered mine and built.
I didn't even see that in a haul, Tyler.
Yeah,
you're talking about getting in line. I didn't see one. I didn't even see a review of that set.
No, dude. I mean, that set, man, that thing fell under the bed.
But it's a heater. It is a heater.
I think that Lord of the Rings, Bricklink, and
You're
Harry
gonna say
Potter.
it's filling the gap, right?
I think all those things are blocking them from committing to a full castle theme.
It's
like
so
we have
weird though.
we have so many pieces of
Not every-
castle, and like
but,
even down to
nobody-
D and
defend
D.
this, though. Like nobody's gonna buy the is it BDL or Bricklink Designer is not going to augment a theme. They're coming out with mostly $200 plus sets, and I get that. That's rich guy nostalgia, but like, is there a reason we can't?
Well, I'm
create a
not
new
saying
product?
any one of those things is the reason, but I'm saying every one of those things is 10% of a reason as to why
Keep
they
adding an else.
wouldn't do it.
Sorry. Yeah, but it's like I feel like they could. I want a true blue year of 2-3 waves of just hardcore castle. Like that's the thing I'm most bummed about. I'm not even super bummed out that I missed the beginning of Lego Star Wars. I'm really not, because a lot of it was ass to me. It was, especially the early day stuff. Some of that stuff's rough.
I mean, I'm with Tyler.
Justin's
I think the fantasy era stuff has the most potential out of anything.
Because, I mean, dude, I loved how it was, dude, dwarfs, knights, orcs. It was just like so many different factions, so much you could do, so much fun, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. It was such a.
So Barley saying it's Brickworld Ponies because creator the Black Falcon Castle had brick-built birds. That is, I appreciate you calling that out. Completely different though, dude. We need
it's dust both times.
Well, it's fine, but Castle deserves moldy horsies. I'm sorry, dude.
You know what, man? All this damn castle fun talk, bro, makes me want to go on a little journey over here.
Hey, Mark, that was my big buy at Brickworld last year, the Dwarven Mine.
Yep, I remember that. What was it, 280 or something?
They wanted 300, and I tried to talk them down. You tried to talk them down. I got it for 270 at the end of the day.
Yep.
I saw some hype
They were
about
firm on the
first
3
line
for a
in the
while.
chat.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
And then the better medieval set or the medieval market set.
100%.
I remember getting that set Christmas.
No dispute on that.
The old big orcs, bro. Damn, man, just such a good little, just such a beautiful, it's a beautiful thing.
See, like that theme was like, it was somewhere between like a classic Knights, like Black Falcon type set, and between like Lego making their own IP BS Nexo Knight type garbage. Like,
yeah,
that fantasy theme was like somewhere between that, and I think it worked really well.
Yeah, no, I mean it was. Yeah, I mean it's just I can't wait. I mean that's the same thing like that. I'm just trying to go back and just build up the army, trying to get all those sets. So at Brickworld, hopefully I can get another one or two.
All right, switching gears to the mechs. Ostef, we'll throw it to you. The mechs in general, I think we're at what? This will be number 5.
Mm-hmm.
What are these doing for you? Anything like if they don't do something for you, do you see the point of them? Like, what are you thinking?
Okay, they do nothing for me.
All
I
right.
can see the point. You know,
What is the
trying
point?
to-
You're obsessed with mechs? Is that the point? Or
No,
does it think
I
the
see them
kids?
trying to attract to you're getting out of the 4+ range. You're probably you're hitting 7, 8 years old. You're looking for something cool to play with on the playground. During
Yeah.
outside recess. Something to play with the boys. Instead of doing the kickball or whatever. You bust out a few of these and you guys go to town with it. But other than that, these things are just. I always see them just rotting on the shelves. I can't tell you how many places I go and I just run my finger on it. It's just dust.
Literal dust. All right.
Yeah, just absolute. It's like Alderaan, dude. It's just straight up dust and ash.
Shout out to Alderaan. I'm still upset by that, but
I mean, you can make your argument. Oh, you can get figs with it. Yeah, sure, but you can find this. Sure as hell, you can find this exact same fig on Bricklink for the same price, if not cheaper.
all right. Tyler, how badly do you hate these? Have you bought any of them?
I bought the boba day one just to get the boba. But I mean, I don't even know where the mech or the boba is at this point. Other mechs I've gotten on clearance naturally. I mean, shout out to if Brent listens to this. I mean, when we were out in Columbus, me and him stopped in a Walmart and we found 20 or so of the Darth Vaders for I think $5 each. So yeah, I mean, again, the problem with these mechs so far, see, dude, it's just so tough, man. I don't know. It's kind of two things because I'm a big advocate of no hate, I'm not necessarily calling anyone out, but when Shy said he's gonna army build the Stormtrooper mech for the Stormtrooper, I'm but he's also army building the mech, so I guess it's not a direct. But whoever, if all the people, that just were saying hey, I'm gonna buy the Stormtrooper mechs for the Stormtrooper, and I'm dude, just go on Bricklink and buy the Stormtrooper for $3. I mean, come on, don't. It's not cheaper getting it in a $15 mech. But so the army builder aspect of it, unless you truly want the mechs, is pointless in these things. And on the flip side of it, it also kind of just sucks. And I get it, man. For the casual normie, grabbing a little Vader for 15 is better than a TIE Bomber Vader for 65. I get it, but I also. People like us, we don't need our 900th Darth Vader. We don't need our 50th Luke Skywalker. We don't need our 20th Maul.
You see it as a gateway drug set.
Well, sure. But I to some extent, I wish that we were getting some mechs. I think what would really benefit it if they were like the Plo Koon and the Microfighter thing. I wish they would translate that more to mechs as well. And I feel it almost fits better with the mechs of just doing obscure, imagine a Zam Wesell mech. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With
Now
a
you're
remake
speaking
of her.
my
That's
language.
how we get the remake.
Though. That's the problem.
But okay, but you know what I mean? We get our Dexter Jester and a mech. You know what I mean? What about that? You know what I'm saying there? So it's I feel like that'd just be better.
Yeah, but Joseph Normie's not going to buy Dexter.
But that's where I'd rather see these mechs go. The mall,
I asked you what you'd rather see. I didn't ask you what would sell. All right, that's fair.
Well, no, yeah, sure, yeah. What I'd rather see. Yeah, okay, so that's my answer to that. But this mall here, I'll say this much: the torso and legs. It looks like the print lines are way better, a little bit brighter. So the torso and legs of this new mall, it's an upgrade. You know what I mean? But of course, we all know the old head is better. I think putting the 2020 head on the new torso and legs is the perfect combo.
Look,
But the mech itself, dude, I give him credit. The mech's cool. You know what I mean? Sure, dude. If Jimmy and Bimmy want to play Maul versus Luke
on the playground,
that's what I'm saying, bro. If they want to sit on the teeter totter, you know what I mean, and play, Maul versus Luke with each other, man. Sure, you know what I mean. Shout out to
my question is,
shout out to Bimmy and Jimmy.
I'll throw it to Lake, who's a fellow young baby haver. Do you see Timmy and Bimmy or Jimmy playing with this? Do they even know who the F these people are?
Can't forget about Zimmy. What about Zimmy?
All right.
I mean, you have the little foot in the door thing. So as a collector,
sure.
the only one that
who's buying this? So the kid that we forced to watch it? Like, I don't understand who's
yeah.
buying. Okay.
Yes. So as a collector, none of these do a damn thing for me other than that boba.
Look at those. Oh,
Just
those nails
because-
are yellow.
Because of who they've chosen so far. As a dad, yes, I do think these work because the dad's gonna get what he wants for the kids. This is something that he can pick for them. But as a dad and a collector, $18 is wild. Like,
Yeah, and I wouldn't even force this on my son or daughter. Again, unless it's like, clearance Cody, sure, at some point. But like, no way, dude.
I mean, you're gonna get more mileage out of a car.
The only way I would ever fully endorse these, like 100%, is if they gave us this opportunity to get a Zam mech.
Yeah. See, Ostif's zeroed in on the I'm with you, Ostif, but like, think about it. You've seen Vader rot, you've seen Boba rot, you've seen the Stormy rot, you've seen Luke rot. What do you think happens to Zam?
I don't
There'll
care.
be a pop.
Have
There'll be a pop from the boys. I get it. The boys will buy D1B FPJ, and then after that, the thing has to live in a Target for 18 months. The thing would
Dude.
die the most horrible death.
Hear me out.
Right?
Hear me out, okay? Here's how they could save the entire mech line. You give us, Fireside Padme mech, a Bix mech, a Zam mech. All the boys are gonna be shelling out the coin
On day one, though. But
I guess at that point, even the random Jimmies will probably show up for a Padme mech.
Dude, just do it as like a girl power 3-pack mech. Like the Powerpuff Girl style.
Yeah, I'm sure this will work, guys. Keep rolling with this. This is a good idea.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, the Powerpuff sets are still 60% off retail, and they've been retired for 7 years. So,
Yo, Sean, I don't think I've said this take on ACOB yet. So here's my honest take and why I literally, someone brought up a Darth Malgus mech, and honestly, I'm almost in the thing of like, dude, with how modern Lego Star Wars is, man, I want them to remake every single ship ever, make them small. All right, put every single fig ever into mechs and microfighters. And this is truthful. This is not just me joshing around. I want Lego to do all of that, dude. Malgus in a mech, Revan in a mech, everything, dude. Everything, especially all the 2008 to 2012 stuff. Because I'm officially to the point in my life, all right, remake all this stuff so everyone goes out and gets the new one. They get the Malgus in the mech.
It's worse. Yeah.
Well, no, yeah. Worse or better, whatever, dude. Have your own thoughts on that. But I'm just strictly thinking in the fact of remake all this stuff, put it all in cheap stuff, so then all the old stuff gets a little bit cheaper and easier to get. So Tyler can come in there, swoop it up for a little bit of a deal, and get what I like. You know what I mean? I'm honestly to that point. I just everything from 08 to 2012, remake it, get it cheap, put smaller stuff out. If Lego is listening to this, do it. I'm begging you. So that I can go back there and my $5,000 purchase will be $3,000.
Like it feels like the young boys aren't hearing me. These obscure people, these obscure characters, they'll never put those out. They won't do the volume. Agree or disagree?
I think that's pretty obvious from who they've chosen so far, right?
Hey,
I mean, Vader, Stormtrooper,
and if it had caught on, by the
Boba,
way, if they had done it right, guys, I think there is room for like, oh, there's a new one, Daddy. It's a purple alien face girl. Let me get one of those. But it hasn't caught on like that to where you get those layup buys.
I mean, we're more likely to get a C-3PO than anyone cool that we would want. Like, that's just...
Coop is absolutely right. Plo is obscure. And this thing, again, this is a perfect example. It's going to rot. If Rex is rotting, what do you think happens to Plo, dude?
I also think they made 10 million Rexes. I think they just factually made 10x what they should have.
Let's take that number. You cut it in half. They're going to have to at least make 5 million Plos.
But see, that's where I'm at with this whole Lego Star Wars, man, dude. Like, I mean, make this shit, let it rot, let it get cheap, let everyone, let the 95%,
You
the
love the
mass.
mistakes playing out. Yeah.
Well, no, but just let them, dude. I want everyone to get, like. I wish this was a full scale Plo's, Starfighter. So then people would buy this one, and I'd go back and be able to swoop the old one for cheap. You know what I mean? Like,
Plo won't rot any more than Bob's. Bet it will.
I mean,
bet it will.
Boba 100% is selling more than Plo.
Agree. Plo will do better than Rex. I bet a hunch on that. Is it, Janet? Is it because of the recency that the Rex was in? No, that wouldn't even make sense. So the Rex was in the Venator. What I know, listen, I understand, and I think everyone on this panel, everyone in the Girth Gang understands. There's a starvation for a Plo. We all get that. I still want to know past the initial pop. Where is it going? And by the way, I know I use that a lot, and that could be said about a lot of things, but like, I don't know, man. I don't see this as a steady seller. And it goes back to
this set is going to be $636 on Amazon in 8 months.
There you go. Which, if we could all do whatever we wanted, which is also realistic, Tyler, all right, let me hit you with this, Tyler. August set, $44.99, just like the Soaks. Life expectancy, success rate, a Plox with his full asteroid.
It would need to come with a heater third fig.
That's what I'm saying. What
like Wolf? It would have to come with a P2 Wolf.
Okay.
If there was no third heater fig, I mean, then I agree. I mean, it would. I mean, all the shit sits on all this stuff is dusty sitting on shelves. I mean, we've never had an era, dude, where every single damn thing is everywhere all at once for 30 to 70% off every single second of every day, including UCS. Like, that's just the modern Lego Star Wars landscape. You know what I mean? It's like everything rots. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, but like extra rot.
No, Collector, the 25th are all rotting too. Like, what is selling? Let's get deeper. What is selling briskly right now? Like, what's selling on the rag right now?
I mean, I think the only safe answer to that is maybe the $30 battle pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, dude, I mean, the boarding on the Tantive, I mean, that got
rotting.
That got old after. I mean, I think that one lasted maybe 3 to 6 months. I mean, maybe 6 months on that one. There was a lot of 5 sides.
Like kind of popping. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'll say this much. I don't think any of the 25th anniversary sets made it through or made it into 2025 on the hype train. And I think all of them died in 2024.
Mm-hmm. The only reason why I went back and buy a Tantive, is just so I could go and build a simple apartment. That's it. I just use it as like a good part thing.
Parts back, yeah.
And what I do with the 5s, didn't even build it. I just chucked it in like a spare parts bin. That's where he belongs. Should have been Echo.
Lake, what are you seeing that's selling out there right now? Like consistently? I'm racking my brain. I can tell you as of late, the AT helmet driver is the only thing that I'm seeing is kind of going out, and that's a Target exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like helmets probably are going. Of the, I don't think none of the Rebuild the Galaxy stuff, none of that is selling.
Yeah.
Of the 20th anniversary stuff, I mean, maybe the Tantive, just because it's got Vader in there, like normie wise.
Yeah, good point.
I wish they gave the correct.
And Sarlacc is too expensive for the normie. I think that would have been a great normie set if it was 60 or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, midi scale Falcon. I think that's my answer.
Well, apparently as a metric, that was the best selling set of last year. It's the first I've seen of that. I agree with
the midi scale Falcon.
Yeah, it was. I'm
That's
not saying you
long.
got it from there, but somebody posted.
That doesn't surprise me.
Jolly
Honestly, I
Time
think
says it was.
that's the number one. If I had to put my finger on one, I'd say that.
Really? Mm.
I mean, that's the one that I feel like people are going to walk by in the store and see and be
Coop's
most likely
calling
to
cap
grab.
on Midi Falk. I would say, Coop, give a better answer. I'm not disagreeing with
I mean,
you.
what about Droidica?
Droidica?
Nobody's
about
buying
R2?
the Droidica. Come on.
Droidica is
Are
the
people
best.
buying R2 at all? Just
Yeah,
generally
R2, I say what he'd probably be another good one, honestly.
I would say
Like,
I would say R2 small boy is
Yep.
probably number 2. If Falcon is indeed 1, it's got to be 2.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. The R2, I will say that was a very enjoyable build.
Hard to say what people will buy when it's overpriced. Yeah. No, but there's still some
If
stuff.
it looks good, I'll buy it.
Like Tyler, you're a big on my feed guy. I do feel like last year the clone droid battle pack is that's probably big
I
set.
just like, I don't know, man. Like, I just think I think we've even talked about this. Every drop that comes out, there's the after release hype window is less and less, because remember we were talking about like the January 1st sets. I mean, those came and gone in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, at least I think like the September sets or the August or whatever last year, I mean, they lasted a month. I mean, you heard some people talking about Bob a month later, you know what I mean? But like January lasted 2 weeks, if that. It's like these May sets, I'm going to be fucking honest with you, dude. I mean, dude, we're 4 days after May 4th, and I haven't seen a single post in these last 4 days. The only thing I've heard, like besides the Django Slave one, yes.
Okay. That's it.
Well, okay, but like I feel like that's a little bit of an exception. I mean, like the UCS of the year, I feel like is always gonna. But the only thing I've seen in the past 4 days, man, is Sean, you showing me that fucking sign. That's it. So you've done the best promotion for those sets in the last 4 days I've seen.
Well, I'll say this: my take, and I've done it on every stream. Ostaf will vouch for it. Todd Boys will vouch for it. Set of the year is a fucking logo, all around.
Sure. I knew.
I bet they've made more revenue on the logo. I'm not factually. Django is the best set, and it'll probably remain the best set of the year. But like business wise, logo is probably set of the year, and that's wild.
Well, dude, and the thing is, it's not helping anyone.
Wang is kind of popping more than people said too. Good point, Mize. Thank you.
Well, it's not helping anyone when everything gets when it's leaked a month beforehand. People find it and review it. Like again, no hate, but like people like all the hype and talk about it dies off the month before release anyway, because of how between non-land people, land people, leaked images, this and that. Like, I mean, you still blame the sets for being dust, and that's why the hype only lasts 2 weeks after. But it's like, it's a little funny and ironic how all these sets hype. It's just like people are sick of talking and hearing about them by the time of release.
Yeah, but
I agree.
We're a different breed, though. We're doing it every day. Janern says, is the logo the first set that doesn't ever retire? Possibly.
Could that be Millennium Falcon?
Oh, by the way, I've already seen. I half joked, Tyler, the other day about buying multiples of this, which, Tyler, I highly advise. Like, if you're just feeling frisky, whatever, you're gonna wait. I get it.
Look, I'll feel frisky when I
maybe do it at 48, but I'm telling you,
that's what I'm saying. When I see a sticker that's the same color as that logo on the box that it's in, and that sticker says $40 or under, then sure.
All right. But look at this. Like, people are already doing this kind of stuff with it. I mean, there's like alt builds. People are going nuts with it. You do them side by side. I think I joked last week. I don't know if it was on ACOB, but it was on somebody's stream. But I was like, before I even had it in hand, I'm like, I want at least 2-3 of these fuckers. Like, it's nice, dude. So I'm not trying to overhype, but like,
Sean's sounding like a Lannister right now.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just joshing around.
I agree
I've
with you
got
fully.
I do have two, and I'm like, I have 30 days to take the other one back, which people were asking me. Yeah, I jumped the gun, but then I bought it on, and I hadn't built it yet, and then I got it on the G-Dub thing. So I was like, oh, well, I can take the original back to Walmart. But now I'm like, I've had it in a bag by the door for a week plus now, and I'm like, I don't want to take the other one back. It's pretty weird. I'm gonna army build Star Wars logos, I guess is what I'm saying.
I have to agree with you, Sean. Like way back when you said, like as soon as we saw it was announced, leaked stuff.
Everyone shat on it, Austin. Come on, Austin. I was number one.
Yeah, I was right. I was right there with you. I was rooting for it from day one too.
It's fucking flawless, guys. I don't know what to tell you, man.
But Sean, do you feel like you're holding? Do you feel like you're holding 3.5 Andrew Jacksons right now? Like, do you honestly feel like you're holding that?
I've never felt better about a deal than this year. I feel better about this for 60 than I do Ahsoka at 45.
I thought it was 70.
Nope, 60.
Oh, okay. So you feel like you're holding 3 full Andy Jacksons right now.
Tyler, on the first disky, you're getting what you want. 20% makes it 48. You should be getting this within the next 3 months.
See, I thought it was 70 retail. So yeah, I mean, so getting 60 down to in the 40 range is easy.
Yeah, first significant disky. Yeah.
I love the set. Like if
but
there
what
was
is
enough,
that thing though? Let's get back to like brass tacks. Like I don't love that that's the best set of the year, but I mean,
well, see, the crazy part is, man, I agree. I mean, the 18 plus stuff, as much as we might roast it, I think pound for pound, it's better than all the play scale stuff. AT-AT driver, Django helmet, Kylo helmet, not the MIDI scale shuttle, but then we have the logo. We have the UCS, of course.
Tyler, run me down because I forget timelines or anybody. Jan was what? Soaks and what?
Arc 170. The dusty ass Mando N1.
The 170 was Jan, huh? Okay.
And then I believe that was the only 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dusty ass Mando.
Oh, the Grogu and Pram.
Grogu, yeah. Grogu's dust.
Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. The wow, it proves how forgettable these are, dude. The Acclimator and the invisible, or not the invisible, the home one.
Grogu's probably 3 for me.
It's just like, I don't know. I'm going off of like what I see locally at my stores. I never see that thing other, than either not just like not even a tag out for it, or if I do see it, it's just completely packed. Like there's too many.
Lake, is my other theory of play scale paradise being withheld on purpose a thing?
I just think this is a really weird time for Lego Star Wars.
A lot of competing priorities, you think?
I think their decision to completely go away from dioramas has hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they blew their proverbial load. I mean, just think. We got the trash compactor. We got Dagobah. We got the Death Star final duel. Like, there were some heater scenes in there.
Yeah.
And like some people don't like the diorama thing. They don't like the prices, but like they did all that, and now it's all gone. And they're like, "No, we're not doing dioramas right now." So now we get stuff like MIDI scale Home 1 and the Bark Speeder Escape. Like I think it's just a weird. It's a weird amalgamation of sets that are available currently.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we're struggling to say, well, what's the best seller, not just for collectors right now, but for everybody as a whole.
I agree with your take.
Geo saying Dagobah and Emperor Throne Room sold every other diorama times 400. I mean,
they're the best too.
I agree with that take. And what's weird is now trash compactor has been propped up by some of the dust that's come since then.
I think that MIDI scale is killing Star Wars dioramas.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got Endor and Mos Espa. Is that the initial wave was those three, right? The OT ones.
The trench run as well. So there's
Mhm.
6 if you include Mos Espa.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Wait,
how
wait. So how's it killing it? Because they
it's
scaled it
taking
down
up
and
so
gave
many
figs, and
slots.
then they all of a sudden stopped giving us figs. Yeah.
There's so many on shelves right now. It's eating up between MIDI scale helmets and I would throw buildable figs in that arena as well, even though they do come with figs. Like those 3 are eating up like 80%, 70% of everything that's out right now. And I think it's taken away from, as the kids say, the aura that is Lego Star Wars.
Aura. The Aura Sing.
Another character that should be put into a mech.
Mm-hmm.
So then the old version of her gets super cheap, and the
Like
bounty hunter
people don't want to complain because we're getting prequel stuff finally. But I think people are being blinded by the fact that even though we're getting variety of the eras of Star Wars, what's actually being put out, I don't like personally for the theme as a whole. Like I feel like we were in a better spot 3-4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we were in a better spot 12 years ago.
I mean,
Oh, that's for sure.
goes without saying.
Well, I would say even 3 years ago, man.
I don't know, man. 2021 was pretty dust.
I don't know.
Listen, what did I do with it? Here we go. I want to show you guys something. I was thinking about this the other day. Hold on.
I guess my question is, what do you guys think? What could save the Lego Star Wars brand? Ooh, yeah.
That was another set that fell off the wagon after a week.
So good, though.
Maybe. But Tyler, this is underrated to this day. It is. It is. I have like 6 of these. This is like my dustiest copy, and I pulled it out of a box, and I'm like, dude. This was like surprising, timely. You know, like
It was still pretty. It was a year and a half late.
I don't think so. It was
I mean, December 2020 until April or May of 2022, or March of 22.
Was it 2020?
Yeah, the Mando season 2. Yeah.
Shit. All right.
Now, do we know if that set and statistically has sold better than the Tantive hallway?
I mean, it was way cheaper and it was on sale a lot.
Yeah. I guess that
And
was a really bad question.
better
I
army
thought it was-
builders because they're more exclusive army builders.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 years late? No.
Well, year and a half.
No, not even. Wasn't it January? I need to fact check.
No, bro. It was March, April, or May of
22.
2022.
My point is the stuff we were critical on. My overarching point is the stuff we were critical on, like, is way better than the stuff that's coming now.
Yeah.
Sean, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. So if you want to kick me off or whatever.
You gonna go heat up a cheese pizza, or what are we doing?
No, dude, I've been eating super. No, I just got to go pee.
All right. Janard, is it possible they front-loaded adult-oriented sets to maximize May 4th, which is more adult-oriented? Is it? Should it be?
I mean, we got
Whatever.
the adult money.
Yeah. Sequel trilogy had some nice play sets. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hear me out. I think the sequel sets we got are better than the modern prequel sets we have.
I mean, the thing with the sequel sets is we were in movie time, and when movies are happening, waves are crafted around those movies,
Yeah.
and everything is much more cohesive. So I'm hoping that that happens next year with the Mando movie. Like
Mhm.
I have a good feeling that that's going to happen again next year. But since 2019, I think we've been in disarray of there's been no real focus other than, yeah, we'll give you 2 or 3 sets for this TV show here
Sure.
and
Good
there.
points,
Yeah.
graded. Yeah, no, Beard's nailed it though. Like, what happened where they thought adults wouldn't want play sets?
I
Because I'm going to tell you, the ones I rush
really
home to
know.
build are, any of the play scale starfighters,
Mhm.
not MIDI, play scale.
Yeah.
And I'm old, so it's like,
That's a
I'm a
good
very small sample size, but I guarantee they are purposefully withholding. What was the term someone used the other night? Where they know what they got, but they're still drip feeding it. I think that's what's happening.
I agree. I think this is very much a thing. But Sean, can I ask you a question, kind of like what you were saying earlier?
Yeah.
Like, what is it,
Genuine answer,
that's
too. Yeah, go ahead.
like, what is it that, that could get like Lego Star Wars out of this rut?
Oh yeah, good question.
Because I'm thinking, as
What
much
is
as
what is
like,
my answer to most things, Ostef, which is play the hits.
yeah, I think just do, because Lego Star Wars, I'd say it's I don't know, has like a very low pulse, compared to where it has been.
I feel
Yeah.
like the 18 plus thing is over.
Yeah. I think it was over as soon as like the tail end of COVID was over.
Maybe a year or two past that, but I agree with
I'll
you
say like
largely.
very, very early 2023.
If I remove the hardcore lens,
Mhm.
because hardcores were over it, and it's like, it was my early days. I was like, oh, these black box art, it's stylish, it looks good, feels
Yeah.
good. We were all over it. Yeah, probably 2 years in, but like, let's play it out for the normies. 3-4 years in, it's like it's not working anymore. Like, oh, this is for me, and I can feel confident to build it. But shit, a fucking battle droid with a stap is 140. Like, it's just not
Yeah.
working. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
You're
feel
trying
like
to
you're just,
milk it.
yeah. Yeah, I think what would fix it is getting back to playing the hits, i.e., solid mix of, you got to have OT. I know everybody hates it. I mean, it's like, how many OT sets have we had this year?
I want to say like one. I don't know.
Blake, how many OT sets have we had this year?
Luke Brickheads.
Thank you.
So like one.
That's wild to me. You go 6 months and you don't tap. There's not one scene we could have gotten. I don't know, man.
Yes.
And I know I ride for OT, but I'm a fan of all of it. I buy all of it. I'm just saying, like, business minds, like,
Oh, Cooper's got it. The home one. You got the fantastic home one. There's your
Thanks, Coop.
there's your OT set.
Thank you, Coop.
Tragedy.
Star Wars logo, which, good point, fair.
AT-AT
But
driver.
or is it as a coverage of the whole?
I mean, shit, we're basically, either way, we're 6 months. Point remains. Sorry, the 2 went to 4. I stand corrected. 4 sets for 6 months. That's wild. Oh, Falcapolli, if you want to be a dick about it. Thanks, Coop.
Think about it. I don't know. I think they need to start evenly dispersing what they're creating, because I don't know. Say if you're doing, I don't know, 6 sets a wave, do 2 prequel, 2 OT, and then maybe 2 that has the current relevant media.
No, that's fair. Tyler, we were saying is Have they leaned too far away from OT sets, in your opinion, or no?
Very surprised there hasn't been a B-Wing in 10 years, but beyond that, no.
Okay. Did you hear how many OT sets there's been this year?
Yeah, home one. Yeah, like 3 in a bag or whatever, 3 in a poly bag.
Yeah. OT needs to ride the bench for a while. All right. I don't know, man.
What's Cooper? What's the split on 18 plus sets to non 18 plus sets?
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
I think that's the real issue. I think it should be at least 60-40 non 18 plus to 18 plus, and then when they do the 18 plus, don't just marry yourself to helmets for a year and not do anything else. Like, give us 2 helmets a year, give us 2 dioramas a year, and give us 2 buildable figs a year.
Yeah,
Like, give us a little taste of each.
everything. Give us a little sampler, like the IHOP breakfast sampler.
or a Chili's triple dipper.
Oh yeah, dude. I would go for that right now.
Well, what do you pick on those guys? Thanks, Stone. Stone, you know what I'm saying, man.
Regular mozzarella sticks.
Yes. Did you try the weird ones, dude? Those suck.
No, I get the honey chipotle
Nashville's.
tenders, honey chipotle chicken tenders, the burgers, and regular mozzarella sticks.
Perfect. I love it. All I would suggest is the hell are they called? The Southwest egg rolls. I like those.
You just get no volume there. Think about it. Like, volume for volume, what makes sense to swap out with 2 stupid ass little egg roll things?
You get 3 or 4, but I hear you. Is the merch live? It is.
Sure
I'm not
is.
sure if you guys went to Chili's for, it was very short lived, but they were really good. They had like the Reuben egg rolls. Those were good.
Yeah, Coop knows. Southwest Aggies are flames, dude.
You know when I went to Chili's? I went to Chili's when the bathrooms at Toys R Us were absolutely plastered. I couldn't go in there, so I walked across the street.
We forgot we were going to discuss. No, let's do it now. All right. Anyways, this set, guys, 3 or 4 words on on this battle pack.
Disappointing.
I don't understand these. Where are these Death Troopers from?
Ahsoka.
All right, like, I'm not even calling you out, Sean, but like, I am very, very surprised in the sense of why there's. I mean, I've seen
they were all black.
Dozens and dozens of comments with hundreds and hundreds of likes asking where the hell are these from, and I just don't get it.
Yeah, you're the second. Someone, I think Hive said it the other night. Why don't people know where these are from? This is clearly an Ahsoka set, right?
Yeah.
These are from Ahsoka.
And the thing is, and they don't question where the night troopers
these are from Ahsoka too.
Yeah, bro. And the
I don't know if you're playing stupid or what, but
no,
like,
I'm not.
Yes,
I don't. I recognize the night ones. I watched that whole goddamn series.
You recognize the Stormies?
Huh?
You recognize the Stormies, but you don't recognize these guys?
Nope. I recognize the night troopers.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
That's
no argument there.
Wild stuff.
No, but I mean, it's like it left no impact. The other ones, these zombie fuckers, I would have rather had 4 different.
Both zombie fuckers.
Huh? No, but these are
all 4 of these guys are zombie fuckers.
I don't know, man. Those Death Troopers were pretty badass. What stands
out in my mind and what was more featured was these. Dude, if you would have told me these 2 came from canon or some kind of lore, I'd have been like, oh, okay. Don't recognize them whatsoever.
Tyler, I think we're in a bad dream. Nobody remembers these.
Yeah,
I remember them.
I'm not even up around. I mean, there's literally hundreds of people that all of a sudden don't know where these are from. And it makes no sense.
So it's saying it's not just me. Yeah.
Bunch of fools.
Do you know what would have got me more hyped for this set, though? As if with the ISD, they gave it the Throng treatment, you know. having all those markings with the gold and whatnot, then with this battle pack, dude, I would be buying so many. You could have your little Thrawn army.
I think when we first saw this set, though, in fairness, and even Coop calls it the Night Troopers Battle Pack. I think Tyler. All right, would you rather have the 2 and 2 split, Tyler, or would you rather have 4 alt torso legs?
I want
He wants
2
3-1.
Yeah, I want 3-1. I want one of these Death Troopers as they stand.
All right.
I want 2 white Night Troopers, but with different bandage prints. And then I want a gray helmet Night Trooper with different bandage prints.
And he wants the helmets to be the
We're
old
pretty
style,
much
not these
aligned
new
here.
horrible ones.
You want the focus to be on the white Stormy version.
Well,
right?
not even so. I mean, I just want the
There's
ratio to be
factually
right.
more.
Yeah. I think battle pack ratios. I mean, to some extent, it's almost always been a problem. But I mean, you know, you would assume it'd be something that they would just get better with over time. But I mean,
Here we go. Slapshot. Somebody with common sense, who I respect a lot in the game, says they're just in the Ahsoka finale, which is a while ago, while the White Knight Troopers were in many scenes and lots of trailers behind Thrawn. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't buy it.
Well, that's why I don't remember them, dude. I'm going to rewatch Ahsoka, by the way. I was going to do it anyway.
I don't wish. Or
Okay,
I
Enoch,
don't think.
Dude,
you're
I
gonna
have seen more talk about Enoch, whatever the fuck, than I have these Night Troopers.
Am I, dude? Look, you guys might crucify me, man, but I think Enoch's helmet design is just like it doesn't feel like Star Wars to me, dude. It feels
No,
like
I don't like it at all.
Enoch's helmet design honestly looks like a Star Trek helmet to me. And I've never even seen Star Trek.
Remind me of some like Roman guide bearer.
It just, dude. It just
Fair enough, Squadron. I'm just saying. I'm being honest. I don't lie to you.
Sean, do you remember Luke Skywalker in Mandalorian? Because he was only in one episode at the very end.
Yeah,
I don't really remember him being in that. Why is he in that Dark Trooper set? Doesn't make sense to me.
I'm
Why is
sorry.
he
You're
in that
trying to
set?
compare it's fucking Luke to.
Yeah, I'm saying they're the same.
You're out of your goddamn mind. And by the way, I've watched 6 reviews of these. Not one person has said from the last scene in Ahsoka. Not one. Even David, whatever, Ryan. Nobody's said that.
You've been watching fake fans. It sounds like.
What's that?
You've been watching fake fans.
I don't
They
need.
they don't even know what this stuff is from.
I
They
defy
should say
anyone.
that in their reviews.
I want someone to point out a major league review of this that goes, from the last scene of Ahsoka. All I've heard is, oh, it's not the way I want them to look. They're not all black. And I'm like, yeah,
I
you're
can't
right.
argue about this anymore because it is so obvious to me that these are from Ahsoka that I don't even know what planet you guys are all coming from. I recognize that it's been multiple people saying it, different sources, but they're from the show, dude.
It's fucking Luke.
There it is. There it is.
I mean, if you don't know that's from Ahsoka, I mean that's kind of wacky.
I don't.
Fuck those kids.
Oh my god!
No, he's right. I didn't know. I honestly, somebody could have said, "Oh, okay."
Mate.
All I gotta say is this is a great Marvel. This is a great Marvel show. I'm really enjoying the Marvel content. Have we found out, is Marvel back yet? That's what I'm wondering. Is Marvel actually indeed
Answer the
back?
question now. Here we go. We're gonna deliver,
I got something Marvel.
dude. This is a heater for this set alone. I say it is. It's more than it has been for 3 or 4 years.
Give
What
us
are we
a
looking at?
dude. That's all you gotta do.
Right here. I think it's back for this, dude.
Oh yeah, that is 100% back. That has me going immediate go by day one.
Is this from the Ahsoka season finale?
I give them
It's
props
actually from the
because
Ahsoka season
it's
premiere.
not a reused Ock and it's not a reused Spidey. Like big props to them for actually doing new prints.
Mm-hmm. I just wish
was
they would have gave them leg print on the boots.
They don't do that anymore. only for the MCU.
Tyler,
No,
you into
it's a
this
good
or
set.
no?
It's a good set.
Yeah.
Torso Cracker's right. Another gray ship.
Brent said he wanted to string like several of these together. I mean, you
No, I'm
could.
totally doing that. I'm doing that for sure.
Yeah,
I'm buying like
is
4
there
or
a
5 of
connection
these.
for that? Did they build that in?
No butt shots. I'm not sure.
I just say, just give us some more Matt Murdock love, and I'll say Marvel's back.
New J Jonah. Everything in here is new, by the way. Every fig's exclusive. Sarah did a great recap, I thought, of this thing. Like, I already liked it, but I'm like, oh, and everything else is new.
The box art, though,
The
goes
battle
hard.
damage suit on Spidey is what really makes it for me.
I agree.
Box art's hard. I don't know. I like it. Don't look at the old set. That's my advice.
Oh, the old set's better, do you think?
Old set's way better. Yeah.
Do they have a full image of good old Pete
Look at
there?
that. Hold up. Lego.
Tyler, pull it up. If you say it is, I'll pull up the old one. But I thought the train itself, I'll say. I think figs are better here. I feel like the train itself was better OG.
I mean, see, this is one of those things. I'm not nostalgic for the old Lego Spider-Man set, so it's like, I mean, just from a pure objectiveness standpoint, it's got to be the new train's better. I mean, like I think the older one, as most of these things, I mean, the older one is definitely more of a nice Lego playset. You know, this is pretty boring. How it's just literally the car. I mean, the old one has a lot more to it, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying, all right, fine. I don't know if set overall, but the train car is better than the old
I
one.
mean, Sean, pull it up real quick and just let's see what the chat says.
What's the number?
4855.
I just wish they gave Spidey the boot printing. That's all.
You notice the Spider-Man 2 set, right, Tyler?
Yeah. My least favorite Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's even
But hey,
wild.
a train's a train, dude. Train's a train. I mean, if there was a train in Empire Strikes Back, I mean, I'd still like it.
No train hate here. All trains are safe.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing? All trains are safe. Oh, this is good.
Why are you on Lego.com for an 04?
It's on the site.
That is wild. just Google images of that, man.
No, that was cool. Go back to that. Is that actually Lego site?
Mm-hmm.
It was just the instruction page, though.
Like, I'll be shocked if Tyler doesn't say this is better. Look at this.
Dude, these are the on these older sets, man. These are the type of, I mean, it's impossible to get good images, man. Everything you look at these older sets, it's size of that little
tab,
picture,
Sean.
just crazy.
I get it.
There we go.
I mean, there's a lot going on here.
I mean, it's just an actual freaking play set for people to play
I mean,
with. Yeah,
look at
that's what it is.
And a
you
little
wanna-
ramp.
You want to talk box art? Come on, dude.
Box art's better. Yeah.
All right, train is stubbier.
A little stubby, yeah.
I appreciate there's a train number.
Mhm.
It comes with track, which the new one doesn't.
Dude, just seeing this set gave me goosebumps.
Everybody said you want to see the web. It catches the thing at the end. Do I need to
even
keep
have
going of why this is better or no?
No, keep going, please. I'm enjoying hearing it.
All right. Sets on the back, very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Rubber band launcher to throw this thing. It's like I don't know. I feel like I don't need to say much more here.
It's so good.
The figures are better in the new one. The set is better than the old one, I believe is what I said. Prove me wrong.
Mm. this
Nothing to prove wrong there.
is
There
so
you go.
good. This is a top 10 set of all time.
Now you're going too far, but I like it.
No, just for me personally, just I don't know, with the time of the movie when it came out, I had this set. when I was wee little. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
All right. We'll go.
I just wish they gave the train number on the bad boy.
All right.
Now, here's my question with this. Is this... What suit designer are they going with? Do we know?
Yeah, they're going with Lego. That's the Lego suit. That's not a joke. That's
No, I was... Like,
that's factually what this is.
When this set was, like, being taught, like, in the leak vine or, like, the rumor vine, I was hoping it was going to be, like, the end of the No Way Home. You know, and you got that new suit. That's what I was hoping it was going to be.
You thought this was going to be No Way Home, including Anti-Venom and Hobgoblin?
Well, no, like, when it was actually, like, at first, when all I heard was just Spider-Man apartment. That's it.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping for. So I guess I got let down.
If they didn't release that Anti-Venom mech, this would be more hype.
Mhm.
You can integrate this with the Bodega set from the Spider-Verse, but it doesn't integrate that well because there's no sidewalk on this set, and if you stack this on top of the other one, you have a random door on the second floor. So I don't really know what they were going for in those regards, but I don't know. It's cool to see Hobgoblin again. It's fantastic to see the pumpkin bombs done correctly again after all these years.
Yeah.
Are they using minifig heads?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
the fire pieces like glued on.
It's like how the Ghost Rider head was
Yep.
at one point.
Okay.
Yep. It was only used in the bridge battle set before with Green Goblin.
Very cool. I enjoy that.
And you
Yeah.
get two of them, which is generous, I'd say.
I do have to agree with Kyle.
God damn.
How much is
I do like.
the Spider-Verse one? This is a little bit more, right?
I think so. Can't tell you by how much, but I do have a. If I'm remembering correctly, this is a little more expensive. Yeah. Oh, the
Let's
Oscorp building
see.
attaches? I do like that. But I will say the build's really nice. I do enjoy the like the different colors and with the masonry brick being flipped and whatnot. I do enjoy that.
All right, so the Spider-Verse one was $50. I feel like this one seems like it's more worth the overpriced price than the Spider-Verse one did, because that one seemed too much. That one seemed 10 too much. But
I like the box art a lot. Sure, it's very simple, but just enjoying, seeing how they have the other building being able to go right up against it.
so if this attaches to Oscorp also has some sidewalk, and this still doesn't. Why doesn't this one have any sidewalk when the other sets do?
Well, they already assumed that you had the parts at home to make it.
All right. We got Kyle saying exactly what I don't know if you guys touched on this. Sorry, but
Well, that's what we're talking now, but
they all
they don't include a sidewalk in this set, but there's a sidewalk in Oscorp and the Bodega. So
Yeah.
my question is, what gives?
Good point.
That doesn't match.
No, it's a good point. But
it needs a sidewalk.
This is why I'm digging it, though. You can connect all this, and here's my biggest problem: they don't.
No sidewalk.
Well, no, the box doesn't even show that can connect.
Well, they hate showing that kind of stuff. We know that.
It's insane to me. They couldn't have taken the top fourth quarter and shown that, or bottom left, or bottom right. It's crazy to me. Like, who's in charge of this? It took 18 minutes deep on a minifigure Heroes Today video to go. I suspected they did because there was, a connection piece on the, what was it? It was a Jan set, I think, right?
Did he talk about the sidewalk? That's what I'm interested. I gotta look this up now.
You always zero in on the weird shit, but
Sidewalk.
yeah. So this connects to the bodega. To answer Kyle, connects to this. Which does this even show? They should have like been out front with that from the get, and they haven't been. It's weird to me. Even here, they're not showing it. Oh, here it is. There it is. There's your little holes down there. Like,
Is the sidewalk gonna be a G?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's no sidewalk on the apartment. That's my issue here.
no, hold on. You're moving the goalpost. This sidewalk's only for the front of the store.
Okay, we'll go look at Oscorp and then tell me.
All right, let's see. I know, but you made it sound like this one had a full-fledged.
No, let's see. I agree. What, he didn't review these yet?
He did.
Did he?
Well, he previewed them. Yeah. Off the pictures.
Off the pic.
Nope, it's got the same bullshit sidewalk that's not a real sidewalk.
Okay, yeah.
It
Now
needs to
go
be
to this apartment now and tell me where that bullshit sidewalk is.
No,
It
I
doesn't
agree.
exist.
There's not a you're moving the goalposts again, but
I haven't moved a single goalpost. I've been complaining about the
no,
same thing
you've
this
acted like there's
entire time.
No, hold on. You're acting like there's fucking city.
There's
road
two
fight.
entire studs out front of this place.
Yeah,
Come
there
on,
needs
man.
to be a sidewalk.
It's one.
No,
Stud.
If you're
that's
making
totally
these
two.
sets connect, they need to look good when they connect.
Like, there's not even one on the main building here. There's no sidewalk where fucking Craven is.
How did he put these together if he hasn't opened them and built
He
them yet,
hasn't.
Sean?
No, nobody has, because nobody has these in hand. But you can.
No, you're moving the goalpost. You said that you had to go in deep to find the image of them putting them all together.
All right, here we go. Look at just above Miles' head. Boom, boom. 2 holes. Look at the stack of papers on the right. 2 holes. They connect, dude. I'm not solving for the sidewalk right now. You introduced that
No,
whole.
solve the sidewalk.
I'm not a sidewalk solver.
It's literally the only thing I care about.
All right, so let me ask you this: like, if they had sidewalks, is 10 out of 10 for you, or what?
This is like a 6. I wanted a big one, like a $300 one.
The 300.
You wouldn't have bought it though.
I definitely would have.
Mm.
I've got the Bugle.
Well, the Bugs is.
I've got the
top 10 at all
Sanctum.
times. Yeah.
Look,
All right.
the fact that we're getting a Spider-Man apartment and not a Matt Murdock apartment is wild.
Tyler, any movement in the pants for these or no?
Hobgoblin, I really like the upgrade. And Craven is a downgrade. And whatever that Green Goblin is, I think is hideous. And yeah.
The pumpkin bombs are the real W of this wave.
True. Yeah, that Craven sucks, bro.
Yeah, weak.
Overarching though, are you happier to see this than yet another Infinity Saga set? That's where I was headed.
Well, yeah, I'm glad it's not
Yep.
Infinity Saga,
Yep.
and I'm glad it's not a red and blue colored building with a Spider-Man car and a Spider. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad it's not a red and blue building.
Here's my question: why aren't we getting Thunderbolt sets?
Lack of confidence, I think.
Ironically, dude, I mean, think about it, dude. The 2 best pieces of media in the past 365 days, and we get no sets from it: Acolyte and Thunderbolt.
How'd you just skip over Daredevil there?
I'm not a Daredevil guy.
Or Andor, for that matter.
Bro, give us more of this handsome man. Give us more.
Will's with me. Hot take. I love the set. I love the set too, man.
Should have been better.
Set's kind of hot dog dookie.
I don't know, man.
They cityfied the set. Like that's what they're doing with these new Spider-Man sets. I don't want it cityfied. I want you to put those parts into Oscorp.
There's some giant stickers too. That's a problem. Wait, do we confirm if Oscorp logo is sticker? I think we did.
Has to be.
Yeah. And then Green Goblin Override also. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, the bodega is heavily stickered, so no reason to believe otherwise. But no, I like this.
Make Lego Marvel big again, am I right?
There we
Mhm.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on a tee, a hat, and a tile.
Look at this. This dad's like expecting him to like it, and he's like, "What is
This
this?"
is disappointing.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought you said it was big, Dad.
Yeah.
Or Dad, I thought you said this was gonna be good.
All right, and the final set, so we can cover off on the main topic.
Heater.
Another Quinjet.
Heater alert.
You guys like it?
I fucking love this.
It's
Yeah.
cool. It gets something going in the pants.
It's gonna go perfectly, bro, with the Avengers 1 Quinjet from a year ago or whatever, 2 years ago.
All gray boy.
Yeah.
So Tyler, if you were forced, this is the one you'd buy. FPJ.
Yeah. I mean, but 130 is, bonkers. I mean, but yeah. I mean, again, the Quicksilver, atrocious. But the other figs, I mean, whatever, it's par for the course. But I mean, dude, that Quicksilver, man. I mean, come on, that and Bucky, bro. I mean, they literally got the same face. They both look like twin idiots, bro. I mean, terrible fig.
Like, you like this one or no?
I like twin idiots. That's very funny to me. I like this one a lot more than the previous one, just because there's a little more color in there. But I think that these don't stand a candle to the Guardians ships they've been doing.
Yeah.
At this size, but
The
for a
orange boy.
Quinjet, I think they did a great job, and the Blue Boy too.
True.
Boys, I hate to be a buzzkill, but I may have to head to bed. I do have to be up at 4 for work.
All good.
Eesh.
Dude, don't stay up this late. Holy shit. Go to bed.
No, I'm just happy I got to be on here with you guys. That's all. Want to savor it in,
Always
Gotta
a pleasure, Austin.
Likewise. Just picking up some doubles where I can for the Brickworld fun. But
Gotta stack that cash.
exactly. Thank you guys for having me on. It's been a pleasure.
Heck yeah.
Dubs in the chat for Ostif. Thanks, dude.
You guys all have a good one. I'll be watching. Take care.
All right.
Later.
Stay stiff.
All right. Let's go weekly picks. We'll run it out. Tyler, what were your orders again for May the 4th? It's been so long. But,
AT-AT driver. God damn, why am I blanking, dude? I mean, I'm trying to think
you did 3, right?
no, just 2. I got no. In general, dude, I got AT-AT driver helmet, Django helmet, Ahsoka interceptor, two GWPs, the 5-pack brickheads, 2 of the Rebel, the Cody special, 1 Fennec Shan keychain, 2 GWPs, 2 poly bags, the FET poster. And then the second order, I did the micro command center for the add-on thing.
Lake, I forget what you said. You went light, I think.
I got 3. I was only gonna do 2, but they did that second run of sales. So I went ATTE and Sith Infiltrator. I went Coruscant Guard Gunship and Battle Pack. And then I went double ARC 170s and an Ahsoka Interceptor.
Why the double arcs?
Because they put them on sale.
One to rock, one to stock. Or-
Yeah.
I did 2. I got 2 of these girls right here. Yeah, this thing. It was just shit I needed. Home one. My wackiest pick was I got the Ewok plushie on one of them.
Those
Why
are
is that
cheap.
just to get over the threshold?
Yeah, because it was like another battle pack or get that. I've been meaning to get it. It was back ordered, and I was like, "Is it going?" I don't know. And then what was it 70? Kylo helmet, and then I went choppy and logo. Yep. I almost pulled trig on the Jang, but I was just like, the alt G dub was not enough for me. The Key Chang. I was just like, the way I saw it was like, I can get 2 copies of G dub stuff I've been meaning to get for $320, which is effectively the same as the price of the Django set. And so I went that route. Like, I'm never going to collect all the coins, all the keychains that have all been out. So I was like, why am I chasing a dragon here? So it was also a matter of 460 versus 320, to get it done. So I'll tell you what, though, last night of the promo, what did I have in the cart? I still want whatever it is, the big book, Force of Creativity. I was there, and then I was gonna do like Sith brickheads, but Tyler, you've pointed out, I've noticed, everyone's noticed.
Yeah,
Those things go 40% off by December, so it's like not doing it. And then I was like, I don't want to army build these too hard, so I went 1 to rock, 1 to stock on that ultimately. And I think I had everything else besides what is out that I don't have. Venator, which I'm never going to buy, I don't think, unless heater deal. I think that's it. And I have Django helmet or Kylo shuttle. I'll get those eventually, but everything that's like on shelves now, I think I have. Nope, take it back. The Tanev, but I hate that set. I'll get it for, if it's not 60% off, I'm not buying it. Just because I have a better Tanev, and there's way better Tanevs. Like if you're gonna do order 4, Tyler, if you're gonna do order 3, what would you have gotten?
I'm gonna spend $160 on an old 2012 set.
Forced to buy a modern order, what would you have gotten?
Star Destroyer.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, I guess I would have gone UCS Django Slave 1. I mean, it's on the list eventually. I mean, I probably would have just done it and then just either built it sooner or just had it sit there for the time it sits there for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lake, another order, what would you have done?
Star Destroyer.
Hey.
Nice and easy. 1 and done.
159. You saw we posted 111 Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I mean, and I saw it last time when it happened Black Friday, but to get it, I'd go full price to get it for the G Dub. Get my 40, $50 that way. I'd be fine with that. I feel good about that.
Gotcha.
Plus, getting it from Lego, I know I'm going to get a crispy box.
I will say I've heard. Sorry. As far as extras, I did get the Flying with the Fats poster.
Yeah, I did too.
Minty.
Yep.
They did great this year.
Mine
No, it
has a
looks
little-
honestly, I would have tied that to the Slave One rather than a stupid keychain. Like, I think that would be way more of a draw, but I think that they saw that they could get people to waste points.
Well, keychain came with it, so you would have had to waste points on the coin.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying I would have tied the poster to the Slave One.
Oh, for sure.
If
For
I were
sure.
Lego,
Yeah.
I think that would have been a way bigger draw for people if that was the
Oh,
only way
agree,
to get that
100%.
print. But I think that they got greedy and they thought, hey, we're gonna make people waste however many dollars and points getting these posters.
Well,
because
whoever would have
people are
said
gonna get 'em.
also, like, you know, somebody mentioned on a stream, like, is this, I think it was Tyler, like, is Joe Hogan becoming a thing? It's like, yeah, now I got to get the whole series. Yeah.
Joe Hogan's the new what's
Tyler,
his
didn't you
name?
say that was a name on your order for the line item or whatever?
All I know is, dude, every time Joe Hogan is mentioned, man, I feel like it's a fake name, man. Is it Hulk Hogan or is it Joe fucking Rogan, man? It's like, that's all I think of every damn time.
He's a combo.
Joe Hogan, no way that's a real guy. No way.
He's the new Tim Burton,
What's
right?
Joe
Tim Burton's Nightmare
Hogan,
Before
yeah.
Christmas. It's Joe Hogan's whatever art he puts out.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy an art piece from Mo Slogan, bro, at this point. I mean, it's like, holy shit.
All right. Before we round it out, just to remind the boys, like, take it away. What a collection. What a spread.
Yeah, guys, we got a full drop here. Go ahead and grab them for Brickworld. Like we were saying before, we're looking at like 1 to 2 weeks fulfillment time. So plan accordingly. Don't wait too long, and then you're going to be sweating those last couple days before Brickworld, hoping that they come in time. So get them while you can, get them in time, and show them off with the boys. And if you're not going to, grab them. I would assume that the Rennie tees and some of the band stuff will probably be limited time. If I'm just talking off the dome here.
Yeah. Tyler, top 3. I think you mentioned it, but can you recap real quick on
Well, I mean, here's the tough. I mean, I guess objectively, my top 3, since it's the 3 that's in my cart right here, is a band tee just in black, the black and white ACOB trucker, and then the denim alternate Rennie 2025 tee. I mean, those are 3 in the cart. I guess like just like overall favorites, but like I'm just not a basketball jersey guy, dude. Like I'm just not. But like
they're cool, but they're not for you. That's how I feel. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I would put the jersey in there. I don't know, dude. It's tough. Like it's so hard to get the band out of there, but it's like like the Rennie tee, the alternate one is like just like my color. Yeah, sure, I'm on the back, whatever. But like, I mean, it's just like I feel like that's just like fully encompasses like everything about Brickworld. Then the trucker, like, I mean, truckers are my style, so it's like the ACOB trucker, like that's just like meant to be. So then I'd probably replace the band tee with one of the basketball jerseys if we're just looking from like a personal overall favorite. But again, I just don't rock basketball jerseys.
Lake, what are you doing?
I'm really liking the Wave T.
Yeah,
I think that's the one I think that right now I'm most attracted to. But as far as what I think is is going to be the hottest stuff. I think it's going to be the classic logo ACOB tee, and I think the reverse Rennie tee are going to be the two. I think those are going to be the two big sellers.
The question on ACOB, I feel like the black, like this hasn't happened before. I think this is great.
I was. All right, I'll say this much. I call myself though, but I'll still say I was going to say I'm not a black guy, but then that sounded. I shouldn't have said that, but I still just said. But I'm not a black color guy. Like shirt wise, like clothes wise.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
I overthought how I was going to say that, but I still ended up saying it.
All right, well, boys, go nuts! It's live on Matt Black Tees. You don't have to order tonight. This isn't a ultra limited like the sets kind of thing. Not a pressure thing, but if you want to grab something and have it in time for Brickworld sooner rather than later, because we're saying estimate what 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I just
32
thinking back to
days
last
out. You're
year, and
halfway there. I would say
I remember
mid-
everyone scrambling last year, being like, "Oh, we gotta. What is this going to come in time if I order it now?" And if you order before those 2 weeks, that's not really a question at that point. It's like, well, I did it in time. I know I'm going to get it. So
Yeah.
I would say don't push it. We're doing it now so that you have time to make your decisions. But like we were saying, we're like 4 or 5 weeks out at this point. So
Tyler
is
did
ticking.
not mention shorts. Tyler gunned ahead with shorts.
Black. I mean, I'm just, I don't know. I mean, I'm just for my personal, like, I mean, I don't know. White shorts. I mean, it's just a little. I don't know. I mean, white pants in general.
Yeah,
like
he's in
shorts.
some barbecue. It's
It's just easy to get dirty. I mean, the turquoise would be my second. But I don't know if I necessarily care to be that flashy, in a sense. But I mean, the black I would do.
I think turquoise shorts with a black tee. I think that's the combo.
that is hard. Yeah,
True.
And then what? You could even go gray hat with that too, which is
Honestly, the box of boys hat, the navy color, I think is the one that I'm.
yeah. I left it on that screen. I think when I had to go like move the family, but this thing is like crazy hard, dude. Yeah.
It's a very subtle navy, but it's there.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, boys. So have
Also,
at it.
the band pack is also nuts. I mean, that's a wild drop.
The backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Brent or whoever said it, or maybe that was you, Tyler, send your kid to school with the band backpack.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Dude. Boys Ambassador Network, man, roaming through the middle school halls.
I love the call out of the Heidi hide on the back. That's nice.
Wait, what's the Heidi hide I'm missing?
Heidi hide is the extra zipper on the back, Tyler.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a hidden logo at some
No.
point. I thought that's usually what you meant by Heidi hide.
No, it is, but this one's like Heidi hide in sort of plain sight. We called it out, but yeah. So. You got Austin stuff. You got the Matte Blacks. What a complete drop, dude.
Can't wait to see him in person, man. It's
Yeah.
gonna be cool this year.
Dude, I'll be honest, like all three of the shorts reaching out. Like kid size, I gotta translate to my 7-year-old daughter, but like I could see her wearing any of these, quite frankly. So yeah, it's really cool. And then the jerseys, dude, the fucking side prints are insane. If I was gonna go jerseys, I'd go this one for me personally.
The second you put that super out, we've been discussing some sort of wave merch ever since.
There it is. It's here
Here we
now.
go.
All right. Speaking of which, we'll play it out. I was not around. You guys played it earlier. We'll do wave and we'll be out.
Have you heard that there's all new sets? I got my wallet. Let's get wet. Cause I got the wave. I got it. Cause I got the wave. I got it. Yeah, some of you boys get a set of two, that's the worst. I take them full price and build them on the first. Cause I got the wave. I got it. Cause I got the wave. I got that bitch. I got the bitch.
For Brent from Brent's Bricks, from Ostiff, for Stud Lake, for Mr. Sherpa, aka Life Bricks. This has been Sean the Right Way, and this show right here has been a couple of brickheads. We'll see you right here next week. Peace. Ooh, heater.
Nice.
The worst Spider-Man, but
Garvey.
very badass fig.
Go.